Friday evening. We are here in Georgetown at Birkelbach Field, ready for the game tonight between the Leander Lions and the Eastview Patriots. This broadcast is being brought to you by SHN Sports. Chuck Cracy is here. I'm Mark Sickles, and we also have Peter Casimir working the camera. Thanks for tuning in this Friday evening. This will be the last game for the Leander Lions varsity this season. It's been a fun season and hopefully a fun game tonight. We have about 8.5 minutes left before kickoff, but this is senior night here for Eastview, so we may be a few minutes late. How are you doing tonight, Chuck?
I'm doing all right. A little sweaty. We had talked about it just moments ago. This is the time of the year when you wake up in the morning, you're like, hey, it's winter. And then by the time you get to the afternoon, you think to yourself, how did summer already come back?
Yep.
And so a little sweaty, but that happens when you carry equipment around upstairs. Well, not stairs, elevators. But it can be an issue.
Yeah, so thanks for tuning in. We're going to have a fun game tonight. Looking at the standings, it looks like the district playoffs have already been set with College Station at 6-0, Georgetown 5-1. Then A&M Consolidated and Cedar Park are both at 4-2. Eastview's at 2-4, and Glenn, Hendrickson, and Leander round out at 1-5. So this would be a nice game to win for Leander. The final game of the season, final game for these seniors, and to get up to 2-5 to end the season, which would be a good sign, especially good for things for next year. So while we have a quick break, let's talk about our gold level sponsors, Mercy Veterinary Hospital at mercy-vet.com at 512-890-2000. They're located at 18109 Ronald Reagan Boulevard in Leander, Texas. They're privately owned, 15,000 square foot state-of-the-art small animal veterinary practice and luxury pet resort. They want to be your trusted animal hospital, and they offer a wide range of services to meet all of your pet's needs, from comprehensive preventative care and vaccines, management for chronic conditions, acute illnesses, soft tissue and orthopedic surgery, to luxury boarding, doggy daycare, and grooming. Their experienced veterinarians and dedicated staff provide compassionate and personalized care. They also prioritize your pet's health and happiness and treat your pet like family. Our other gold level sponsor is Rush Automotive at myrushauto.com/Leander. Phone number is 512-548-6134. They are at 2276 US South Highway 183 in Leander, Texas. They also have facilities in Round Rock and Bastrop. They provide premium auto care, and they have the skills, knowledge, and commitment to diagnose and fix any issue you're having with your truck or car. They utilize state-of-the-art tools, technology, and equipment to ensure flawless results with their certified technicians. They stand out from the rest due to their work ethic, dedication, and expertise in their auto repair shop. Their customer service and customer lounge is top-notch. There isn't a service or repair need they cannot handle. So we've got about 5.5 minutes left, and before we get on, want to just say this will be the last broadcast for the football season. Chuck and I have been doing this for years, and it's always fun to come out and do it. But we want to give a big shout out and a big notice that basketball is starting. So Leander Varsity will be playing Friday at Leander against Vista Ridge. So now that this season will be over after tonight, well, we can turn your attention over to basketball and show up at Leander High School, or if you cannot make it, tune in and we will bring you the broadcast this season as well. So we're looking forward to that, aren't we, Chuck?
Yep, basketball. It's quite a bit different. The pace is even faster than football. Football gets pretty intense during the plays, but there's a lot of lulls. The basketball, calling a basketball game, that thing moves pretty quickly. That's one of the benefits of being a broadcaster. Comparing the two sports, and even to baseball, is basketball is much shorter on your standard clock.
Yep.
It's about an hour, 45 minutes, and if you add setup and breakdown, you're still under 2.5 hours, and that's if you're slow.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
football, you're looking at almost 4 hours.
Yeah, definitely. And baseball can be depending on the pace of the game. But basketball, yeah, when we're talking about playtime, we're it's under an hour.
Yeah, it really is.
which is really quick and lots of fun. So check out the Leander Lions varsity basketball starting on Friday.
They
So come out and do it.
should have a pretty good team. The Coach Bradley's built a pretty good program there, and year in year out they have some real big time contributors. Sean Dahlberg and of course Ryder Bradley are the two main returners, and there's a handful of other guys. You know, I don't have the roster, so I don't want to forget anybody. I'll just leave it at that. But should be a pretty good team. Now, I saw some state rankings earlier this week. A friend of mine from high school's a coach, and his team is rated 8th in the state. And I noticed that Leander Rouse was rated 6th.
Wow.
So they should have another good squad, and that's always a good rivalry. Usually split. I believe Rouse may have swept Leander last year. I can't recall.
Yeah, they had a really good team, and they're going to have another good team this year. But hey, it all comes down to getting on the court and finishing the game and playing hard and getting through the season. You know, so we've had Leander's been very successful over the past couple of years, and we're looking forward to another fun season.
And the district looks different for basketball and baseball than it does for football. In case you're wondering, the UIL divides football into big school districts and small school districts within the classification. So Leander, being a big school 5A, plays other big school 5As, while Rouse, being a small school 5A in football, plays other small school 5As in their district. But when it comes to basketball and baseball, they just glom all of those teams together that would otherwise be split based on the size of the 5A school they are represent. So.
Yep. So we've got a couple more minutes before kickoff. It's about 2 minutes on the clock. We'll see if we get going. But some other games tonight. Georgetown is at Cedar Park. Hendrickson is at College Station, and A&M Consolidated is at Glenn.
Yeah, the Texas high school playoffs just isn't the same without the Leander Lions in it, especially if you're a Lion faithful. But we've seen improvement in the program, and it may not be at the pace that most impatient football fans would like, but there is progress, and I expect there to be market improvement in the next couple of seasons.
Yeah, definitely. They do have the numbers below the varsity level that they haven't had in past years, and that's always a good thing. So it looks like the teams are about to head out onto the field. This will be the final game for these seniors, and we'll give them a shout out throughout the night. And the Leander Lions are out on the field. They are wearing white on white tonight.
Love the stormtrooper look. I was going to say Star Wars, but you got to be specific. It's the stormtrooper look, similar to what the Texas Longhorns will wear for their home games: white jerseys, white pants, white helmets. It looks really good.
And the ECU Patriots are walking through the stands. They're heading down to the field and getting by their tunnel.
There you can see on the stream, Purrier down there, along with Jake, getting a good close-up of the lines in the end zone. This is a big game for both schools. Eastview looking to have their third win in district, probably for the first time in about 5 or 6 years, and Lions looking for their second win in district for the first time since maybe 2012.
Yeah.
So
been a while.
It's a big game, even though it doesn't have postseason implications. It is a big football game nonetheless, and you want to end on a high note, especially if you're one of these Lions that are part of this senior class that really is laying a foundation here in the program to try to get it turned back to where it rightfully belongs at the top of the area.
So we've got a few more minutes here. ECU will be wearing the black shirt and the red pants, red helmet. And now they're heading out onto the field. So we'll have the captains out there shortly, and then a coin flip, and then game will be starting.
looking quite Red Raiderish in their uniforms. But is that black or is that a navy blue?
I can't tell from up here. It looks almost black from up here, but
It is probably one shade shy of black. You know, what's the song Blue on Black? Tears on a River?
I can't. Yeah, it's hard to see up here with this the light that we see. It looks black. It could be a very, very dark.
Yeah, it's darker than navy if
Yeah.
it is blue. It's just if you're the Patriots, it seems like you would be red, white, and blue, not red, black, and blue, but or not. I mean, red, black, and white, rather. So, of course, senior night. That's another reason these Eastview Patriots will be trying to knock off our Lions, and so we need to really get on the scoreboard early and try to avoid any early turnovers or mistakes. Sounds like the national anthem's getting ready to start here. At least the Lions are lined up. It's Eastview running a little bit behind in their preparation for this game because of senior night. And they look like they had a pretty good sized senior class.
Yeah, so we'll see if they do the national anthem, and hopefully the crowd mic will pick that up. Seems like it's working tonight here in Georgetown.
Maybe a little staticky, but it is working. Or at least it was when we tested pregame. Looks like we're going to have the coin toss first. Captains for Eastview 53, 19, 16, and 1 will be no 53. How about that? 19 Ethan Wesley, 16 Ty Blair, TJ Duncan wearing number 1. Looks like they are going to do the anthem first. Looked like we were picking up more of the crowd than we were of the choir singing the anthem, and it was a big choir, but I think part of the problem there is they were trying to sing without a microphone, and it looks like it's every senior that happens to be in choir out there to sing the anthem.
Yeah, we also want to give a huge shout out to the Leander Lions Band. They are at Bands of America. Super Regional Championships in San Antonio, a really, really big competition. So they are not here tonight. Don't even see a small fraction of the band here. So I'm sure they're down there getting ready for the Super Regional Championship. So if you are in the area or down in San Antonio, definitely go check it out. It's a lot of fun. So good luck to them.
Captains for the Lions, number 21, Jacob Bailey, one of our interviews from earlier in the week. Number 5, Joe Weezy. We got number 40, Segovia, as well as number 66. Looks like the fourth and final captain. That's Tafasi. And I just want to say 53's name is Eby on the back of his jersey. He's not on the roster mark for Eastview, but it's Eby Jr.
Okay.
Is what looks like is printed on the back. Of course, he's turned now. You can't see. And did you see who won? I didn't notice.
Yeah, Eastview will be receiving. They'll be at the north end. So Leander will be going right to left if you are just listening. I'd like to point that out for those of you that may be driving or have your phone up. Hopefully you can picture the game as we're describing it to you. But thanks for tuning in. Chuck Cracy, Mark Sickles here. SHN Sports, final varsity game of this season. Should be fun.
Yeah, especially if we get a win. That's the key for extra fun. It's always fun to call a game.
Yep.
And it's always an honor to call Leander Lion games, but it's a lot more fun to call when they win. I won't deny that. I can get my cheaters out so I can do production here, Mark. It's starting to get old. It's pretty sad when you got to put on glasses and, I wish they made bifocals with the upper part of the lens was like a binocular and the lower part was like for up close. That would be nice. Otherwise, I'm putting the binoculars on top of and behind my glasses half the game, knocking them off my face, etc. But
So we're getting ready here. Leander is kicking. And Rene Rodriguez is out there ready to kick off. Number 39. Ball's placed at the near hash. And back deep in the middle is number 1, TJ Duncan. And it looks like it's going to go over Duncan's head into the end zone. So they will have a 1st and 10.
Boy, it barely went into the end zone, and then it bounced back out. If it had taken the appropriate bounce, that would have been a live football because he just left it sitting there. But it did, for Eastview's fortunes, tumble into the end zone there and will be considered a touchback.
So Eastview on the sideline with their huddle. Leander is out on the field, ready to go. They're going to place the ball on the near hash, right at the 25-yard line. And they will line up on the ball. In at quarterback is number 16. Snap is back. It's going to be a quick throw over to the far side. Juggles it, but he gets caught. Gets up to about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, that's Tyrese Smith making the stop there. And you're right. He bobbled that thing and was lucky that he didn't get hit before he was able to secure the catch. Was able to get 5 yards out of it.
Ty Blair at quarterback. In the gun. 3 receiver set. Rolling back. Coming to the right. Throws it out. And it is complete once again. Could have enough for a 1st down. Gets past the 40-yard line. They'll set up right about the 40, maybe 41. Once again, that is number 3. Keyston Rainey with the reception.
Malachi Phelan coming up to make the stop for the Lions in the secondary. Big, tall receiver here on the near side of the formation.
Blair looking to throw again. Got some pressure in the middle. It is caught. Has a little bit of speed. Going to have enough for another 1st down. TJ Duncan, number 1, with that reception.
That's who I was talking about. Good height and looks like good speed, too. The Lions will need to keep an eye on him.
So Eastview has come out throwing the ball on all of its plays so far. Now they have trips on the near side. They're going left to right. And in the backfield is number 4, Kareem Edwards. Snap is back. Going to be a handoff to Edwards on the left side, and he gets hit immediately.
Yeah, that's Calvin Kessler there, number 26 for the Lions, coming up and making a stop for no gain.
So
good read there.
Yep, good read, good tackle. So 2nd and 10, ball at Leander's 46-yard line. Blair now in the empty set, spread formation. Looking down the far sideline. It is in and out of the hands of number 3, Rainey.
That really looked like it could have been an easy catch, pitch and catch for a 1st down. A little bit tall on the pass once it arrived to Rainey, but he was able to get both hands on it. You should be able to bring that in. 3rd and 10 now.
Yep, 3rd and 10, spread formation with Edwards offset to the right of Blair. Blair rolling out towards us. Looking downfield, got some pressure from Leander. They're going to get him out of bounds, and he may have picked up a couple yards. It's going to bring up a 4th down, Chuck. And, they looks like they may be going for it here. I don't see the punting unit out. It's going to be a 4th and 8.
They're
at Leander's 39, or where are they going to mark it? Yep, back at the 30, 40, 44-yard line.
Yeah, they're in that area that's kind of no man's land. You almost have to go for it here. A punt's just a pooch punt. You're only going to gain about 30 yards.
Blair looking to throw again. It is caught by number 2 in the seam. He makes a move. He's going to have enough for a first down to about the 29-yard line of Leander.
Looked
Sat
like
down in that zone right inside the linebackers and a little pitch and catch first down.
I was going to say it's either a blown coverage or he took advantage of the zone, the line secondary a little bit deep, and he was able to make the catch and get the yardage needed for the first.
Play action by Blair, looking down into the corner end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, T.J. Duncan. Nice pass by Blair over the shoulder into the end zone. So Eastview jumps on top 6-0 with 9:43 left here in the first quarter.
You know, there was good pressure from that line defense. Segovia was just seconds away from making contact of the quarterback before he was able to let that pass go and complete it for the 6.
So the kicking unit now runs out on the field. Left-footed kicker, number 44, Asriel Dianis. Kick is up.
Blocked.
It's blocked.
Could be a big difference in tonight's game.
Good job by Leander defense getting in there and getting that block. Didn't get the number on that.
I didn't either. I just saw it rolling. I mean, it could have been just kicked into the back of the lineman. I didn't see it.
Yeah, I had a small camera right in front of me as I was looking down and reading his name, and then saw that action afterwards. Apologize for that.
Yeah, they were pretty quick on the snap and hold. Looks like they may. Nope, it's just the live camera. Sometimes you'll be able to catch a replay on the scoreboard there, and with that camera, we might be able to get some replays for folks. 9 times out of 10, it's going to be an Eastview replay, though. That's what you don't like.
So Eastview will be kicking off at the 40-yard line. Lions need to come out. They need to get some offense going. Answer that early touchdown by Eastview.
Got a whole new set of returners than what we're accustomed to.
Have Montgomery number 10. We have also number 24 back deep. That's Hargrave. Good to see him back tonight. Then we have Phelan on the next level, along with, I believe that is Steriker, number 13 on the far side. Kind of a line drive kick. It's going to bounce about the 20, head out of bounds.
Make them kick it again.
Flag is up. So they will more than likely move them back and make them re-kick. I think our microphone is right near the band, Chuck. I'm trying to turn that down a bit.
I think that's going to be the predominant noise that you pick up is the drum line for Eastview's band. Looks like the Lions will just take it at the 30 mark.
They decided to do that. They'll move it up. There you go. Got your 5 yards. So 1st and 10 for the Lions. Hargrave in the backfield with Mitchell. Kind of a tight set. It's going to be a little toss. Try to get outside, turn it upfield. Going to have some positive yardage for number 14, Aiden Parker. Picked up about 5.
Pretty nice hard run there from the receiver, trying to take advantage of what could potentially be his last football game. And organized. It's definitely going to be in UIL football, but you never know. Some of these guys may end up on a college squad.
So 2nd and 5. Another tight formation for Leander. It's going to be a run by Mitchell off the left side. Tries to break a tackle, and he gets tackled by number 38. Nice open field tackle. That was Samuel Arnett. Loses his helmet, so he'll come off on the sideline. It's going to be a 3rd and 5.
Yeah, didn't lose any yards, didn't gain any yards. It's still 3rd and manageable here for Leander. Last thing you want to do, though, is go 3 and out here on your opening drive after giving up a touchdown. So hopefully they'll get out there and convert here on 3rd down.
Mitchell looking to throw. Throws it out, and it is deflected. Tried to go to number 17, Bariana, and it was tipped. So it'll be 4th down.
Yeah, it's a tough break there. Mitchell's not a short quarterback, so the defensive front there of the Eastview Patriots, able to get a hand up and on the ball and deflect it from its intended target, Augustus Bay Arena.
Keyston Rainey back deep for the Patriots. And Rodriguez getting ready to punt for Leander. Snap is back. Kick is off. End over end, and it is caught at the 31. Makes a move. Now cuts back to the inside, tries to go to the far side of the field. Now he decides he'll go to the middle, and he gets stopped right at the 40-yard line. Good coverage down there by the punt team for Leander.
Nice job of pursuit there by the tackler. I didn't get a number on that, but it was a great effort because he almost had him here on the near side and continued to pursue. And once he dropped back a little bit to cut back towards the middle, defender right there.
And we want to give a happy birthday to Calvin Kessler. He turned 17 today, number 26 on the field. Happy birthday.
That's pretty young for a senior to just be turning.
So handoff off the right side. Leander turns him inside, but picks up a chunky yardage, about 7 on that carry.
Looked like Segovia was in the backfield, but he was held. Tackle made by Anthony Ugo.
Kareem Edwards with that carry. It will be 2nd and about 3. Trips on the far side. Maybe offsides by Leander, and they hand it off anyway. Gets upfield, and he gets tackled. He'll have enough for a first down, but the flag is down. They'll probably take the penalty.
Yeah, you get a couple extra yards with that penalty. The ball carrier, Kareem Edwards.
Looks like they're going to maybe decline it, get him a few more rushing yards. Let's see. Offsides. They will decline it, so they'll pick up the first down.
Way.
Four receiver set. It's going to be a little jet sweep to Rainey. Cuts it in field, up the field, and he is going to be close to a first down, about a yard short.
Birthday boy on the tackle, Calvin Kessler. You want that to be a little bit further upfield, but the line's going to have to come up with some kind of defense here as they find the Eastview Patriots sniffing the red zone about 18 yards out.
Play action. Got some pressure. Dodges, runs out to the near side, looking down the field, and he throws, and it is caught. Nice pass by Blair on the run. Complete to TJ Duncan. So they pick up a big chunky yardage there, move the chains, and get another first down.
Yeah, Blair to Duncan is really paying off for Eastview here in the first quarter. The Lions are going to have to come up with some kind of defense to slow Duncan down. Good effort by Blair to use his feet to get outside.
Yes.
Weird huddle thing going on with a spin there.
Now quickly up to the line. 3 backs. And it's going to be a pitch. And look like a second throw. And it is up in the end zone. Nicely defended by number 12 for Leander, Jacob Harris. Didn't fall for that trick. I've seen that on some TikTok and YouTube videos and some college games where, you know, they kind of mess you up in the huddle. It didn't work.
A whirling dervish of a huddle.
Yep. Incomplete pass, 2nd and 10, ball at the 15. Blair, another play action. Throw to the corner of the end zone, incomplete, off of the helmet of number 2, Malachi Filan. Had good coverage. If that would have been another yard or two, he had a step on him, but good coverage. Had to be a great pass to get over him.
Yeah, he didn't realize how good a coverage he had.
So now 3rd and 10 for the Patriots.
Soccer program may be looking at Malachi for a potential forward with that heading ability.
3 receiver set. 6:49 left here in the first. Leander trails 6-0. Another pass. Another shot to the end zone, and it is tipped. Another great defensive play by Filan. Pushes him out of bounds, unable to make the catch. Try to go to TJ Duncan again, so they'll bring the kicking unit out. Nice job, Leander defense.
That was great timing, and as we said, you know, the kicker either kicked it low the point after previously, or it was blocked, and we'll see if something can can happen here for the defense.
Yeah, Deannis getting ready to kick, number 44. 32-yard field goal attempt. It is up, and it's good. So the score will go to 9-0 here with about 6:39 left here in the first.
You know, you weather a little bit of an early storm here from Eastview, but you got to come out with the offense and get some first downs at the very least here. Give your team a little bit of a shot of confidence.
While we have a quick break, let's talk about our silver level sponsors, Leander Athletic Club. LeanderAthleticClub.com, 512-876-1855. They're located at 190 North Baghdad Road, Suite D in Leander. They provide for fitness, wellness, and recovery. They have 3 different fitness rooms, a main gym, yoga studio, and a cycle studio, but they also provide everything you need to properly recover and relax after your workout. They have adult and youth classes during the week and on weekends. It's a club where you can go and enjoy yourself, feel uplifted, and encouraged to become your best self. We'll get the other silver level sponsors next couple minutes. So Leander is going to get another opportunity here on offense.
We'll see if they stay away from Montgomery here on the kick. They did earlier.
Nice boot, deep, and it is into the end zone, right next to number 24, Hargrave. So Leander will have a 1st and 10.
You know, it's pretty exciting when you have freshmen back returning kicks. That's such an important position. Hargrave, a junior, both those gentlemen will be back next season, hopefully.
Yeah, they've got a lot of young players playing out there. They've been playing a lot this season, and that'll bode well for next year. So Leander comes out in a different formation. Single receiver on each side. 2 backs all set to the side of Mitchell. And it's going to be a handoff, and he is upended. Tried to go to number 10, Montgomery, running left. Loses about 4 on that. Good defensive pressure by the Patriots.
Yeah, Eastview is clicking on all cylinders here early. The Lions are got to come up with an answer, and soon they may find themselves down 2 scores here. You don't want to turn the ball over here deep in your end of the field. Even a punt from here is going to give Eastview about a half a field to navigate to try to get that additional touchdown. So the Lions need to get some first downs.
Mitchell with a quick pass. It is complete. Gets about 5 on that reception. Number 14, Parker. So it will now be a 3rd and 9.
Yeah, Lions hoping Parker could break that first tackle. We've seen him do it numerous times this year. He's big, he's athletic. Good tackle there in the secondary by Eastview. 5.5 minutes and counting.
So we got trips on the near side. Single receiver on the far side, Hargrave in the backfield with Mitchell. And looks like a flag is just thrown from the near side judge.
Hopefully it's not a too many men on the field for the Lions. You know, anything pre-snap just makes me nervous, especially when we're on the offensive side of the ball. Let's see what the call is.
Looks like a sideline warning.
It looks like it's going to go against Eastview. We'll take that.
Get back coach didn't do his job.
It's a hard job.
It is.
It's one of those that you don't think about a lot until you get a warning or an actual penalty, and then you're like, oh yeah, I was supposed to be doing that, keeping everybody back. That's when you make everybody run that very next practice.
That's right. So Parker now heads to the other side in a spread formation. 3-man front for Eastview. Looks like they're bringing some pressure. Pass out to the right, and it is just too far in front.
That was a touchdown.
He had him. He threw it on a line that tried to go to Parker. Lots of pressure. He had the opening. He just level 1. If he would have maybe thrown level 2 pass, give him a little time to get under it, would have been sprinting down the sideline with no one.
Yeah, the closest defender was about 4 yards behind Parker, and he's fast enough that he would have taken that clearly to the house. Lions going to have to punt.
Rainey at his 40, getting ready for the kick from Rodriguez. Gets the punt off, end over end. Caught the 43 to the 50, down to the 40, down to the 30. Spin move, flag down. He's down to the 20. Gets down to the 15-yard line. Flag
Hopefully
down
that's
at the 27-yard
a
line.
block in the back or a hold. The only real coverage penalty there for that could go against the Lions would be a face mask or something like that. So we'll see what the referees have to say about it.
Rainey with a nice return.
Long discussion. They kept the change where they were when the play began at 4th and 9, scrimmage being the Lion 26. We'll see if it's a 10-yard penalty. It was post punt, so it should remain with Eastview. We'll see here. Oh, it's a personal foul, which makes it a first down. Leander, the offense gets to keep the football.
Did not get the number or who it was on.
Oh no, they did. It was post the punt, so it will be Eastview's ball. Sorry about that. To get everybody excited for no reason.
Yeah, all we heard was personal foul.
Yeah, depending on when that occurred, that could have given the Lions continued possession, but doesn't look like it.
Ty Blair still in at quarterback. And it's going to be a play action rollout. Looking to throw, and he swings it out to the left side. Caught, picks up about 4 or 5.
Segovia on the stop of Luke Martin.
Yep, Luke Martin with that reception. They'll give him 5 on that. So it'll be 2nd and 5. Ball is at the 37-yard line. Yeah, Lions have got to get a stop here. They're down 9-0.
Yeah, you don't want to give up another score. Touchdown and an extra point puts you down two scores and two-point conversions.
So trips on the near side. Man in motion, overloaded on the right side. Now it's a pitch off to the right. Tries to get upfield, gets a couple blocks, has enough for a first down. And he is tackled by Phelan and also number 26, Kessler. But they'll move the chains. Ball will be set up at the 28-yard line. 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Lions trail 9-0. Listen to Leander Lions football on SHN Sports.
Yeah, pretty good run there by Gutierrez Zamora.
It's going to be a handoff. Makes a couple moves, has an opening, tries to get in down to about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job of blocking down there in the center of the line of scrimmage to open that hole.
Yeah, Jacob Bailey with the touchdown-saving tackle right there.
Yeah, 1st and goal, and the Lions back against the goal line here.
So Eastview spreading it out once again with 3 receivers. It's going to be a handoff off the right side, and he goes in for a touchdown.
Gutierrez Zamora again.
Number 23 with that carry. And that is, yep, Omar Gutierrez Zamora, a senior, and the flag is down. Let's see if that'll nullify that score.
Yeah, I haven't put it on the main scoreboard. I put it on ours, and let's see if it'll come back. Yes.
Holding good.
It will come back.
Yeah, you can see on the broadcast that when they score, they flash the lights. Kind of a neat deal.
Yeah, they got a little ahead of themselves there on that one. But you want to do it when it happens, right? I get it.
So 3:16 left in the first. It is now going to be a 1st and goal from the 16.
Lions need to force a field goal attempt here. But they got to get some stops. Right now they're on their heels, this Eastview offense, moving the ball pretty much at will.
It's going to be a jet sweep Rainey off the left side tries to turn the corner. Lions are able to keep him. Oh, there's another flag, late flag. Not sure what that was about. He got knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, there was some chatter right after the contact. That was number 18, Charles Allender, making the hit.
And that was on TJ Duncan. So they're going over talking to Coach Price.
They're going to want to know if he accepts the penalty, hopefully. Because it could have been a unsportsmanlike conduct type penalty. It depends on what Rainey did with the football or potentially what he said. You know, you can say certain words and you will get a penalty.
And it was right next to the official.
So they're going to offset those penalties and replay that down. So that's just more of a control measure there by the referee crew. So that'll move the line of scrimmage back. No, they're going to give him the because it was dead ball, so it was after the play. So it is second down and goal from the 10.
So Eastview quickly up to the ball. Twins on the near side, single receiver on the far side. Lions bringing some pressure. Able to get away. Looks like it may be offsides. A swing pass out to the left, down close to the goal line, and touchdown.
No, he's down at the 1.
Oh, they do mark him down at the 1. Okay.
But there was a penalty flag right around the 9.
Maybe offsides on Leander. They were trying to get a huge jump and bust through the line.
That was kind of a trick play. It went to it looked like a lineman number. I think it was a 50 number. Zavala maybe. They're going to give the Patriots the football at the 1, third down and goal.
So Blair calling the play at the line of scrimmage, and it looks like Leander's going to call a timeout with 2:57 left. Third and goal. Yeah, this is something that they may go for it twice here unless they get a big negative play. But yeah, if you're up 9-0, it's basically been all Eastview this first quarter. If I get stuffed here, I'm going for it.
Yeah, especially if it's just stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Like you said, if there's a loss of even 2 or 3 yards, I'd probably kick a field goal myself just to get the 12-point lead. However, 2 opportunities from the 1-yard line, you'll take that almost every time.
Yeah, because Leander they haven't been efficient on offense so far, and you got them backed up. Of course, one that opens up the field for a long play. You're probably going to bring your defensive pressure, but if I can go up, 16-0 instead of 12-0, I'll take my shot here early in the game.
And it's a timely timeout as well by Coach Price, not just to strategize how you're going to stop the Eastview offense here on third and potentially fourth down, but to give your defense a little bit of a breather as they've been out on the field quite a bit, even though it's still early, just under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. That's a lot of time on the field.
Gutierrez Zamora in the backfield with Blair. It's going to be a run off the left side. He breaks a tackle, goes in for a touchdown.
Yeah, broke 2 tackles. Lions had him in the backfield, but unable to bring him down.
So Eastview goes up 15-0 here. 2:52 still left here in the first.
There was a little bit of a hesitation before the lights show, just to be sure.
And they're lining up to go for 2, but they bring the kicking unit out.
Yeah, you go for 2 there. You're 3 possessions ahead suddenly, but if you miss it, it's only 15-0. So you want to go ahead and get this extra point and make Leander convert 2s.
Deanna with the point after. It's good. So the score is now 16-0.
Could be a long night, Mark. The Lions have got to find something offensively. The Eastview Patriots defense have been flying around pretty good. Uh, hadn't been any real major mistakes by the offense that has cost them.
No, they've just been unable to move the ball.
Right. So, obviously being senior night for the Eastview Patriots, there's going to be a surge of adrenaline here early. You want to be able to weather that storm and come out and you know, build a comeback at this point because you're down at 2 scores.
Let's give another shout out to another silver level sponsor, Lont Governmental Affairs LLC. You can find them at Lont Governmental Affairs on LinkedIn and Facebook. Lont with Lont Governmental Affairs helps clients in their private and public sectors to address environmental issues, ensure compliance. He also assists corporations as leaders in environmental responsibility, streamlines permits, and steers clients away from possible fines, legal actions, or other entanglements with his extensive knowledge of local, state, and federal regulations. So here's the kick. Nice and high. Caught at the 3, bobbled, goes into the end zone. Inside the 5-yard line, Hargrave out to the 10-yard line. Tough break for Leander.
Yeah, that's the first real mistake that you consider costing your offense a little bit. Hargrave's still able to get it out to the 10-yard line, so it's not right there on the goal line. But you can ill afford any negative plays here, and you need to be moving down the field, and you really need 1, 2, 3. You really need score, but at least a couple of 3 first downs to allow your defense a little bit of rest. Empty set.
So Lions come out with 4 receivers, basically 5. Hargrave in motion. Going to hand off to him as he tries to bounce outside to make a move. And he swings back inside, makes another person miss, has a little bit of room here. He's going to try and get a block downfield, and he is tired. You can just see he is worn out.
That's a lot of running for about a 25-yard gain, but still nice. Make it a 22 or 21-yard gain.
Yeah, nice run off to the right, then back to the left. Goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line. That's first down for Leander. So they are out of trouble there inside their 10-yard line.
And you get just a little bit of momentum there from a great individual effort by E.J. Hargrave.
So Lions now back in their tight formation. Mitchell's going to keep it himself on the right side, runs into a wall.
Yeah, that wall's named Luis Castillo, number 33. Great job by the linebacker there for the Patriots to prevent no gain.
So 2nd and 10. Clock is down to 2:13 here in the first.
Long huddle here by the Lions. There's play clock's down to about 14.
So 3 receiver set. Going to be a handoff the left side to Hargrave. Tries to get outside. Does a great job turning him in.
Yeah, a whole host of Patriots there.
Yeah, number 5, that was a Cash Trejo. Did a great job kind of, keeping that contained. It's going to be a 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Davenport Bell cleaning it up. Number 20.
Looks like he had a little room out there, but then that shut down fast. So
yeah, there was good pursuit by the Patriot defense, especially that second level of guys. Those linebackers flowing well. The Lions need to catch them flowing one way. And
looks
cut
like
it back
Leander's going to probably have to call a timeout here with 4 seconds left on the play clock. And while I've got a chance, let's give out our last silver level sponsor, RDZ Roofing at rdzroofing.com, 512-316-1195. RDZ Roofing provides quality roof services for your home. They believe in taking a personalized approach to every project they undertake, whether it is roof repair, roof replacement, roof inspection, emergency roofing, or roof claims. Whatever service you need, they can help. Roofing is easy, especially if you do it right. Let RDZ make it easy. So big play here, Chuck.
Mark, I was telling you about all the things I need to get done this weekend. I need to call RDZ Roofing as well. That's one of the many things.
So 3rd and 10. Leander needs to get a first down here. They don't need to give the ball back to the Patriots. It's been all Patriots so far.
Yeah, the Lions got to come up with some kind of uh, especially on the offensive side of the ball, but some kind of big play here to energize the crew.
Four receiver set. Snap is back. They're going to hand off up the middle, and he's going to go a couple yards, and that's it.
Lions hoping to catch Eastview in a pass defense look, but the front of the Patriots able to wrangle up
And it looks like
Hargrave.
they are going to bring the punting unit out. They were out there for a minute.
He got about 4 yards, but it's just not enough. It's going to be 4th and 6.
Rainey back deep.
Defense got a little bit of a breather.
Looks like Leander may be off sides up there. Now he scoots back. Rodriguez with the punt, end over end, gets down the sideline, and a nice punt just rolls out to about the 16-yard line. Great punt, keeping it away from Rainey. Drives Patriots back. That'll be their worst field position of the night. We've got about 11 seconds left here in the first quarter.
Lions really needed that punt from Rodriguez, and he came through. There was a little bit of pressure in the middle of the formation, but he was able to get that off and got a nice roll. Those end over ends, if they hit the appropriate way, they can roll a long way.
So this will probably be the last play of this quarter. Blair still in at quarterback. It's going to be another pass. It is quickly thrown out, and it is caught, tackled by about 4 or 5 Lions. And the reception, get his number here, number 10. That is Ryan Pullen.
Scovia leading the charge for the Lion defense there, but first down.
Yep.
Nonetheless.
So that is it for the first quarter. Lions trail 16-0. Second quarter will start here. While we have a break, let me give a shout out to the bronze level sponsors: Austin Telco Federal Credit Union, Golden Chick, Blue Bonnet Pools, Black Rock Coffee Bar, McDonald's of Leander, Modern Shade, Frontier Bank of Texas, Toyota of Cedar Park, State Farm Insurance with Shannon Johnson, Jamba and Auntie Anne's, Whitestone Jewelry, and Texas Pools and Patios. The Lions' pride sponsors: Grissom Insurance Group, State Farm Insurance with JT Reisdorf, and Mosaic Dentistry. And the food sponsors, which we want to thank: Sharks Burger, Top Shelf Photo Booth, Your Wreath Girl, Smoky Moe's Texas Barbecue, Mayfield Dairy Queen, Dignified Dwellings Realty, Quality Moving and Storage, Guaco Taco, Great American Cookies, and the Hobby Shop. And the last thing, water sponsor, Family House Fellowship. Thank you all, sponsors.
Ty Blair, the quarterback, with Kareem Edwards just to his right in the formation. The white hat stops Eastview from snapping the ball as the stadium clock still read 0. Now it's 2:12. It is a 1st and 10 for the Patriots. Ball on their own 27-yard line. Blair takes the snap. He's going to hand off to that running back. He'll carry it up over the 30 and to about the 34 before he's wrangled down. That's Kareem Edwards on the carry.
And Tyree Smith, number 29, on the tackle, grabs him, throws him to the ground, but he picks up about 7.
So it'll be 2nd down and 3 yards to go for the Patriots. The backfield will remain the same. Trips at the top of the formation. Blair takes the snap, drops straight back, flips it over to his left. It's complete at the 40, and he'll carry it up to about the 45. That's Keyston Rainey on the reception. He's going to be tackled by Nicholas Parsons and number 29, Tyree Smith. But again, another Eastview Patriot first down, and they like flinging the ball around with Ty Blair. Running back will remain Kareem Edwards, just to the right of Blair. Long count, and then a pause in case they want to switch the play up. Blair acts like he's going to go under center, then he backs back out. Kind of a modified pistol. There's the snap. They're going to fake to the running back, flip it into the flat, complete to number 10. He's going to be ridden out of bounds by Filan. There is a flag down, and hopefully that's a hold. That was
that's going to be a hold, definitely.
Ryan Poulin on the reception. The Lions need to quiet this Eastview offense, and penalties will help in that effort. So it is a 10 yards from the spot of the foul. They'll repeat first down. That's going to put the line of scrimmage back at the Eastview 39-yard line. They need to gain the 45 of Leander for a first. So a first and about 16.
Got
Blair,
the pressure.
Plenty of pressure. He's able to complete the pass near the 35. He breaks a tackle up the left sideline. That is Kareem Edwards, and he'll get the ball all the way back to midfield, which will make it second down and about 5 yards to go. So pretty good pass catch there and good run after the pass by Edwards.
Yeah, tackle by Segovia coming across the field and finally getting him out of bounds. But going to be second and about 7.
7, yeah. They put it at the 48, not midfield. I was incorrect there. There's the snap fake to the jet sweep. At a screen that is completed a little further downfield, though, to Luke Martin, inline territory, enough for a first down to the 25. There on the stop for Leander, number 12, Jacob Harris.
Yeah, bobbled that, able to come up with the catch. Look at the 5 receiver set out to the right.
And they immediately snap it. It's complete to Rainey, and he's going to carry it up to about the 25 before he's forced out of bounds.
Yeah, Jacob Harris with that tackle, but yeah, different formation and caught him a little bit. They had the numbers out there, able to get a first down.
Yeah, you never see, or you don't see many formations where 5 receivers are all bunched up together. Some of those receivers were ineligible, so you got to know that, right? You got to cover the right ones. Blair in the backfield. He'll take the snap and hand off to the running back, Edwards, coming to the near side. He's going to carry up inside the 20 to about the 19-yard line, where number 46 for the Lions will make the tackle. He's not on the roster here.
So second and about 4.
I'm not sure who that is.
What number was that? You
46.
I have Luis Ruiz Williams.
And there you have it. Edwards to the right of Blair. They'll send Edwards in motion for an empty set. Blair will take the snap, look downfield. He'll hit it. Had a receiver over the middle. Segovia with a nice play. They're able to get a hand on the ball. Pass intended for Luke Martin. It's going to make it third down and about 3 yards to go.
Yeah, Jacob Bailey was back there, one of the defensive backs, and it kind of went near him. He was like, oh, man, if I would have just had another step or two, would have had an interception off that deflection.
And that's something the Lions could use as some kind of momentum turning play, like a tip drill, interception, something. Edwards behind Blair in a pistol formation. They're going to hand to Edwards straight ahead. He's spinning forward, but line defense able to stand him up before he gets to the 20. It'll be fourth down now. A big decision here for Eastview. It's certainly within field goal range, but it looks like they're going to keep the offense out on the field and go for it here, 4th and 3.
Yeah, Lions brought some pressure off of the corner last play. See what they do here. Need them get this fourth down stop.
Edwards, the running back, behind Blair to his left, trying to get the Lions to jump. And they'll flip it out to Edwards. Good. Edwards makes a move. His pass was complete. Did he get the first? It's going to be real close.
I think they're going to give him a first down. Wow, he just slipped a tackle and got enough for the first down. Tough break.
Those open field tackles are tough, especially when you're dealing with a a very good, quick running back, but you got to make them. You can't allow him to pick up that first down in this game. So backfield remains the same, Blair and Edwards. And there's some movement, and I don't know if that was offensive
Yeah, it
or
looks like the right
defensive.
tackle jumped early, so they should move him back 5.
They are saying it's a false start, and it is signaled by the white hat as a false start. They'll back them up 5. That'll put the line of scrimmage at the 20, about the 21, or yeah, the 21. Blair close to the line of scrimmage, and they'll back up. The pistol formation with Edwards just to his right. There's a snap. They're going to hand to Edwards. He's got a little bit of a lane. He's nice defense there to shore it up.
Yep, Kessler with a nice tackle, open field, grabbed him, threw him to the ground.
Yeah, he got almost all of the penalty back. He gained 4. It's going to be second down and 11. Great job by Kessler. You want him to push the running back backwards, but Edwards running with some good momentum, lowering his shoulder, and most of his runs finished with him going forward so far tonight. He'll be just to the right of Blair in the backfield. We have 3 receivers top of the formation. Blair looking to the bottom here. Knocked away.
Nice defensive play by Leander. Let's see if I can get his
I think it
number.
was 29, which is Tyree Smith, but I'm not 100% sure.
Yep, that was 29. Yep. Nice defensive play there. Tried to go to number 3.
Rainey.
Rainey seems to be limping a little on the sideline now as he probably landed awkwardly going
Third
up for
and
that
11.
ball.
Blair with Edwards. He'll drop straight back. He's got pressure up the middle. Hand in the air. Pass intended for Kareem Edwards is going to fall incomplete out there on the coverage for Leander was number 21, Jacob Bailey. And so now it is 4th and 11.
Yeah, nice job. They were bringing the pressure. He had to get rid of it. It hit Duncan in the hands, but incomplete. So now it's going to be a 33-yard field goal attempt.
Out to kick that is number 44, Asdriel Denias. And he made it.
Good kick.
Yep, it's now 19-0 with 7:10 remaining in the half. The Lions need to come up with some offense, Mark. We'll take a quick break and mention the gold level sponsors. They are Mercy Veterinary Hospital, online at mercy-vet.com, or you can call 512-890-2000. Pay a visit to their location at 18109 Ronald Reagan Boulevard in Leander. It's a privately owned 15,000 square foot state of the art small animal veterinary practice and luxury pet resort. They want to be your trusted animal hospital, and they offer a wide range of services to meet your pet's needs, from preventative care and vaccines to management of chronic conditions, acute illnesses, as well as soft tissue and orthopedic surgery. The second gold level sponsor, Rush Automotive, online at myrushauto .com/ Leander. You can call them at 512-548-6134 or pay them a visit, 2276 US South Highway 183 in Leander. They'll be able to diagnose all of your car problems. And the kick is on the way. Back deep to receive that is Montgomery. Make sure it goes into the end zone for a touchback, and the Lions will have it at the 25. But Rush Auto, let's get back to them. They provide premium auto care. They have the skills, knowledge, and commitment to diagnose and fix any issue you're having with your truck or car. They use state of the art tools, technology, and equipment to ensure flawless results with their certified technicians. They stand out from the rest due to their work ethic, dedication, and expertise in their auto repair shop. And if you happen to work in Round Rock or Bastrop, and it's just more convenient, they have locations there as well. Visit them online, myrushauto.com. Mitchell fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it on the left side. He's got the 25. He's out about the 30, and there's a flag out of bounds. That looks like maybe a late hit out of bounds, potentially.
I don't know, or something was said. It's been pretty chippy out there tonight. I want to apologize for the score. We had it flipped between the home and visiting team. I have that cleaned up.
Oops, that's my fault.
I was adding to it though, so we'll say both of our faults. Yeah, I looked down. I was like, wait, I wish, but nope.
It's what we want. That is what you call a Freudian slip of the scoreboard, I guess.
Yep. So it was a personal foul against the Patriots. They'll march it back, and now Leander's in good field position.
Yeah, they got the ball near midfield here. Looks like Hargrave in the backfield. No, that's number 41 taking the handoff from Mitchell, and that's
Cameron
Cameron
Hoosier.
Hoosier. He'll pick up 2 yards to the 49, make it 2nd down and 8 for the Lions. And you'd be happy with about 6:45. You'd be happy to just move the ball downfield and get a score going into half because you do get the ball to open the third. Hand off to Hoosier again. He's able to break a couple of tackles into Eastview territory. They're going to stop him at the 47. So it'll be 3rd down and about 4 yards to go. The Lions need to get down to the 43-yard line.
But 2 positive runs, 2 tough runs by Hoosier getting positive yards.
He'll remain the running back, and they'll hand to him again. He'll follow his blockers, and he'll get the 1st down and then
more.
some.
There you go.
All the way inside the 35 to the 33, where he's finally brought down by number 33, Luis Castillo.
Great job by Hoosier coming in and getting that 1st down and more.
Adding a little bit of a spark to the Lion offense. Hargrave back in for Hoosier to get a breather. You run 3 tough runs in a row, they're going to give you a little bit of water. So Hargrave lines up to the left of Mitchell. We've got 3 receivers here on the near side of the formation. There's the snap. They're going to fake to Hargrave, and Mitchell's going to get tackled for a loss.
Yeah, big loss, about 6 or 7 yards as he gets upended behind the line of scrimmage, nowhere to go.
That was good penetration by the Patriot defense. That's Christian Mendoza on the stop, and that'll push the line of scrimmage back to the 38. Lions need to get down to the 23, so it's 2nd and 15 in case you're doing the math in your head. Hoosier back into the game for Leander. So maybe he had an equipment issue. He came out for a play. Hargrave in. Now Hoosier back on the field for Leander. He'll line up just to the left of Mitchell. There's the snap. They'll hand to Hoosier coming this way, and he'll be met in the hole by number 33 of Eastview, and that's Luis Castillo, linebacker, making a lot of plays here in the first half for the Patriots. It is now 3rd and 15. The Lions really need to get about half of this so that 4th down is at least manageable.
Yeah, they had all positive plays and then 2 negative ones there. So ECU's kind of bringing the pressure. Leander's got to take advantage of that pressure, see if they can do it here.
Fake to the jet sweep, and Mitchell loses the handle, and the ball's on the ground, and it looks like Eastview may have it in Lion territory at the 45, and it is Eastview football.
Yeah, he was trying to set up a screen there, trying to let the defensive line get closer to him. Then he lost the ball right about the 45-yard line as he was trying to bring it back up to make a pass. So a fumble there. They're going to put it at the 46 and turnover. Tough break for Leander.
Yeah, that's probably about the worst thing that could happen to you on that play. You lose the handle, you've got pressure, and unable to get back on top of it. Even if you did, you're punting it away. But instead, we're going to have Eastview football in the backfield. Omar Gutierrez Zamora along with the quarterback Ty Blair. 2 receivers either side of the formation. They'll bring one of those guys in as a back. Blair dropping straight back down the left sideline. He's got a man open down the seam, and he just misses Keyston Rainey for what would have been an easy touchdown. 4:11 remaining here in the half. It's now 2nd and 10 for the Patriots.
Yeah, Lions dodged a bullet right there. Had him by a couple steps. You can see the speed of number 3, Rainey, and we've seen it tonight. He was able to get behind him, but the pass was about, maybe a foot too far.
And that's what happened earlier to Leander when Mitchell tried to hit Aiden Parker. up the opponent sideline and just a little bit too long. Same backfield, running back to the left of Blair. They're going to fake to Zamora and flip it out in the flat, incomplete. The receiver not quite ready for that quick of a pass. That's Ryan Poulin, the intended receiver. It'll be third down now and 10 yards to go. Big play here for the Lion defense. You want to get off the field and not allow any points off the turnover that occurred in the last Lion offensive possession.
Yeah, clock is stopped at 4:07, so if they can get a stop here, then they should be able to get the ball back and have another chance to put some points on the board.
Gutierrez Zamora, the running back. Blair takes the snap. They're going to fake to him. Blair drops straight back. He's got some pressure from the lines. They're forcing him to the right.
He runs out of bounds, doesn't even throw it.
He didn't have anywhere really to go. Good coverage by the Lions secondary. The receivers were all on that side of the field trying to give Blair a target, but the Lions secondary blanketed them and prevented any even attempt. And so the Patriots will punt, and the defense able to bail out the Lion offense after the turnover.
Yeah, that was a mistake. He could have thrown it out of bounds and saved 9 yards, but he kept it. I mean, there could have been maybe a lineman down the field, but you take that risk.
Steriker back to receive the punt from the Eastview Patriots. Punter, Asdriel Dianis. No pressure. He's able to get his left foot into it. Steriker fielded at the 21's at the 25-30, and he gets wrangled down around the 27-yard line. That was number 22, Caden Childs, on that tackle. But the Lions will have the football back with 3:49. Still plenty of time to go down and get you your first score. Again, you have out of the half, the Lions will have possession of the football.
Yeah, they've got to make something happen here. They were moving the ball down the field that last possession, then like 3 negative plays in a row, turned the ball over, but defense did a good job keeping Eastview from putting some more points on the board. They have decent field position. They just got to get something going. They got 3:49 to do it.
E.J. Hargrave, the running back, next to the Lion quarterback, Logan Mitchell. Mitchell pass complete in the flat. He's up the right sideline, up near the 40 before he's knocked out of bounds. It looks like that is number 8 on the reception, River Hom.
Yeah, had
It is a first down.
helmet to helmet tackle there, but no flag was thrown. Tried to take a shot at Hom, but able to get the first down. They moved the chains, and the clock has stopped.
Ball at the 41-yard line. Hargrave, the running back. Mitchell drops straight back. He's got Parker on the sideline.
Great job keeping his feet. Great job.
Another first down, this time in Eastview territory at the 45. And had he been able to keep his balance, he could have picked up at least 20 more yards, if not taken it in. So it'll be first and 10. Hargrave to the right of Mitchell. 3 receivers here on the short side of the formation. They'll hand to Hargrave, and he'll get wrapped up in the backfield by number 45, Jaden Smith. And it looks like the Eastview players,
and there's a flag right there. Yeah, that
are trying to hurt Lion players. But you know, what the flag may be against the Lions, because it looked like number 73, Zane Arvelo, came to in defense of his running back to let Eastview know you're not going to.
they're going to looks like they're going to mark it off against Eastview. He had him held up, and then he flipped him over the shoulder. We've seen a couple of those tackles by Leander, but it's really in the course of making the tackle. Here he had him held up, then just flipped him over his shoulder to make the tackle. So they threw the flag on that. Leander gets another 15 yards.
It's more of a wrestling move, and you can't even do that in wrestling. You have to guide him to the ground in wrestling when you do a hip toss kind of like that. The Eastview faithful not happy with the call, but Lions have it nonetheless at the Eastview 35-yard line, first and 10 with Pie on the clock, 3:14. The mathematicians out there will enjoy that. Lions break the huddle. Hoosier in at running back now, just to the right of Mitchell. They'll hand to Hoosier straight ahead, and he'll spin his way forward for a gain of 2 to the 33-yard line, where it'll be second and 8. Getting up off the bottom of the pile, number 22 for Eastview, Caden Childs. A little bit of talk. Referees get in there and make sure everything's okay. It looks like the Lions are trying to calm the situation as well, but the Eastview Patriots, playing with a little bit of reckless abandon. The Lions need to get that momentum back. It's been pretty much all Eastview this half.
Yeah, if they can get a touchdown here, get the ball back after half, they'll be in decent shape.
Mitchell fakes to Hoosier, throws it up the left sideline. Seam pass almost
Oh,
caught. That was number 17, Augustus Bayarino, who had it in his hands, but is kind of ripped out there by the Eastview Patriot defender. And it looks like that's going to be number 20, Isaiah Davenport Bell. And it is now 3rd down and 8 for Leander at the 33. Long look to the sideline. The Lions stay in the huddle. It's going to be Hoosier, the running back, with Mitchell, the quarterback. 3 receivers top, wide side of the formation. A single receiver here on the near side. Mitchell rolls to the wide side, looking downfield. He's able to complete it to Parker. Not enough for a first down as he's knocked out around the 30-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 5. You got to go for it here, obviously, unless you can kick a 50 or 47-yard field goal. Hoosier remains the running. Might get somebody
offsides, free
offside.
play.
Free play. Yep.
Yep, throw it down. Let's
Down
see
the
what
sideline,
happens.
pass complete for a touchdown.
Nice.
That is number 8. Looks like he may be. Nope, he's just celebrating. I thought maybe. No, that's number 9 on that touchdown reception, Joseph Morrow. And the Lions take advantage of the free play as they draw Eastview off early, and Mitchell just lays it up for Morrow to get under it. And there was a defender hanging on him. I mean that contact was pass arriving tomorrow, so he did a great job of concentrating and hauling that in for the score.
Yeah, he did a great job fighting down that sideline, and Mitchell saw him, threw it up into outstanding catch.
Rodriguez in for the point after. Hold by Steriker is in place, and the kick is good, and it is now 19-7 with a minute 53. And the line defense, they got a little bit of a rest. If they can get out there and get a stop, you can even get the ball back to your offense. Now the Lions only have the one timeout. They had to use a couple of them in the first quarter. So you'd hope to have more than that, but
Yeah, great job by Lions taking advantage. They got the ball. A couple penalties helped out, especially that free play where Mitchell just said, "Hey, let me let it go," and they would have had the first down anyway, but took a shot downfield. Morrow did a outstanding job of breaking through and getting that touchdown. That's one of our seniors tonight. He will always remember that catch. Outstanding catch, and way to put some points on the board. Is now 19-7.
you know what really would solidify that memory if that's the first score in an amazing comeback for the Lions.
Yep.
So, to kick off for Leander, of course, number 39, Rene Rodriguez. Back deep to receive for Eastview is TJ Duncan. And it's it is number 3, Keyston Rainey. And so, you either want to kick it over their head. And it looks like they're expecting the Lions to do an onside here. I would not kick an onside at this point in the game. You're only down 2 scores here.
Hey, you don't want to give them a short field with 1:53 left. You're getting the ball right back.
So Rodriguez does put a nice heavy toe into it. It's going to bounce at the 1 and into the end zone for the touchback. And so Eastview will have the football at their own 25 with a minute 53 remaining. We'll shout out the silver sponsors really quickly here. They include Leander Athletic Club online at leanderathletic.club.com. You can call them at 512-876-1855 or pay a visit to their location at 190 North Baghdad Road, Suite D in Leander. Also silver sponsor, Lot Governmental Affairs. On the LinkedIn and Facebook platforms, reach out to Lot Governmental Affairs. And, of course, RDZ Roofing, rdzroofing.com. Going to have a handoff here on the first down play, out of bounds after a gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards, is the running back number 4, Kareem Edwards. Number 29 for the Lions, Tyree Smith, there to force him out of bounds with a minute 48. That stops the clock. Blair with Edwards in the backfield to his right. Blair takes the snap, drops straight back, a little bit of pressure. He continues to roll to his right, and he's going to decide to run, and forced out of bounds by Segovia after a gain of about 2, maybe 3 yards. And so it will be third and about 5 yards, make it 4 yards as they mark the line of scrimmage at the 31. The Patriots need to gain the 35. So big play here for the Lion defense to get a stop and force a punt. Clock is stopped at a minute 40. Edwards, the running back, just to the left of the quarterback, Blair. 3 receivers here on the near side of the formation. They're going to hand to Edwards, and he's going to be able to find a little bit of a seam and carry it up over the 45 to about the 47-yard line, where he's stopped by number 34, Matthew Anderson, who tried to strip the football out, was unable to get it out of there. It'll be a first down Patriots, clock moving at a minute 25. Edwards remains the running back. You have 3 receivers on the near side of the formation for Blair. There's the snap. They're going to fake to Edwards, drop straight back. Blair rolls to his left. He's got a man in pursuit, but he's in open field. He cuts back and slides right near the 41 of Leander, and that'll be a first down. That'll stop the clock temporarily at a minute 6. Now it's moving again as the chains are set. Edwards, the running back, just to the left of Blair as the Patriots try to get up some points here at the end of the half. Blair drops straight back looking to his left. He rolls that way. Still looking for somebody to throw it to. He's got a little bit of pressure and forced out of bounds by number 34, Matthew Anderson, at around the 38 of Leander. So give him a gain of about 3 yards. It'll make it second down and 7. The clock has stopped at 46 seconds.
Yeah, Lions don't want to give up any points right now. If they can hold them here, they'll do wonders for the second half and their confidence. They're playing a lot better the second half of that second quarter, Chuck,
Yep.
and they got to keep them out of the end zone or keep them off of a field goal.
Blair has Edwards to his left. There's the snap. He rolls that way, flips it to Edwards in the flat, and he's run backwards.
Nice job.
If they give him progress, and they're going to call timeout, Eastview will, with 39 seconds. If they give him progress, and it looks like they do, he's going to have it around the 39-yard line of Leander. Eastview needs to get down to the 31 for a first down, but it's going to be third down and about 6, maybe 7 yards. So not much of a gain on that play.
No. Nice job. I think that was let me see if I had the call on that. I think it was Tyree Smith that made that first hit, and good job of containing him, not letting him break down and make him miss a tackle. Lions hold him. Yeah, it looks like it may be about third and 7, it looks like.
That's what they have here on the, well, they have it as second, but it's third and 7. Big play here. Obviously this is 2-down territory for Eastview. I wouldn't even be surprised if they try to take a shot here on third down the field and hope for a big one on, 50-50 ball. Backfield remains Edwards and Blair. There's 3 receivers on the wide side or the top of the formation. The Lions got 4 defenders out there. You got a single receiver, Rainey, here on the near side. It's going to be a screen pass.
Nice job.
And that was Rainey on that side. It was Edwards on this side. So Rainey's wrapped up by the line defender. I didn't see who made that stop. It's going to be fourth down then, and there's going to be timeout Eastview as they think about it with 31 seconds left. And so Lions can get off the field here, and you really want to stop any further progress by the Patriots. You don't even want to give them an opportunity to attempt a field goal or a Hail Mary pass or anything like that here. You want to try to go into the half possessing the football, and if not, getting points potentially.
Yeah, right now, I mean, Leander's got to think about, okay, they've run the ball okay on the outside. They haven't really run a lot up the middle. Quarterback has been rolling out quite a bit. And they've been hitting their receivers down the field. They've tried a couple screens as well. So Leander probably needs to bring some pressure here. Just depends on the formation for the Patriots, whether you're going to bring some linebackers or maybe some corners to put some pressure. You can't have the quarterback, Blair, standing around with a lot of time.
And he releases that football pretty quickly, so you're going to have to get that pressure in there pretty quickly if you want to affect his ability to make a completion downfield.
Yeah, need some pressure from that defensive line to get a push, and you just can't let them set up and run their play clean. They just need to come in and disrupt something. So it looks like it's going to be three receivers on this side.
Yeah, Edwards remains the running back next to Blair. Top of the formation is Keyston Rainey by himself, and there's a timeout Leander potentially. There's definitely a whistle on the field to stop any play from going forward.
So they're going to reset the play clock.
Do you say play clock or game clock? Because he messed up the game clock.
Yeah, they now there's 12 minutes.
Yeah, that's there we go. It's the game clock's at 33 seconds.
Was it 31? I thought before.
He said to reset the play clock, which is not the game clock.
Now it's down to 30. So
There is and I get it to 30, and it was the game clock that he meant when he said play clock.
and now Leander calls their timeout.
So we'll shout out. I'll finish RDZ Roofing real quick to the last silver level sponsor online at rdzroofing.com, or you could call them at 512-316-1195. That's 512-316-1195. The bronze level sponsors: Austin Telco Federal Credit Union, Golden Chick, Blue Bottom Pools, Black Rock Coffee Bar, McDonald's of Leander, Modern Shade, Frontier Bank of Texas, Toyota of Cedar Park, State Farm Insurance with Shannon Johnson, Jamba and Auntie Anne's, Whitestone Jewelry, Texas Pools and Patio. The line Pride sponsors Grissom Insurance, State Farm Insurance with JT Reisdorf, and Mosaic Dentistry.
So once again, for those of you tuning in, this will be the final football broadcast. Basketball is starting up next week. Come check out the Leander Lions basketball team. They'll be playing at home Friday against Vista Ridge, and we'll be bringing it to you.
Always a fun matchup when the Lions play Vista Ridge. Edwards to the left of Blair. There's a snap. Blair has to do his Tony Romo imitation, roll to the left. Pass is incomplete or caught.
Wow, what a catch.
They're going to say it was caught by Ryan Poulin. The pass looked pretty low, but he was able to get down and get underneath it, evidently. 23 seconds, and it's a first down, Patriots. Clock moving again now at 19 seconds. Blair with Edwards to his left. He'll fake to Edwards, look down the left sideline. Pass intended for Keyston Rainey. It's incomplete, too tall. Three defenders down there by the Leander secondary, which made that not an easy fit for Ty Blair.
Yeah, kind of rushed that one with the clock rolling down. They called the play, but good defensive coverage. So it is
11,
second down.
Yeah, 11 seconds remaining here. Second and 10, ball at the 25. Edwards to the right of Blair. There's the snap. Blair rolls to his right, sets up. He's got a little bit of pressure, flushed out. He's running. He throws on the run, and
Big tackle there by number 2, Malachi Filan, to end that with the clock down to 0.
Yeah, prevented him from scoring. Luke Martin able to make that reception, but great tackle by Filan. So we'll go to the half. Lions down 19.
Well, hold on. Are they saying there's time left?
No, Lions are leaving the field. That is going to be the half. The Patriots wanted to be able to run one more play. They claim they called timeout, or they were calling.
Hold on. Now the officials are talking. Uh-oh.
So do you go for, I mean, if they do give Eastview an untimed down here, which would be crazy in my mind, do you kick a field goal? It looks like they have the field goal unit out there.
2 seconds. They're giving him 2 seconds. Are you
Unbelievable.
kidding me? Wow.
Unbelievable. And so the field goal unit is on the field. The tee's going to be sitting at about the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt here by the kicker, Asdriel Dionis, and the holder is Ryan Poulin. Snap, hold, kick is up.
Wow.
And it is good. Unbelievable. They just gave them 3 points for no reason. 22-7 will be the halftime score. Stay with us here for the second half. The Lions should have the football to open the third quarter, and we'll bring you all that action. Stay with us.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Taking the field for your halftime entertainment are more Leander High School Bluebells. The Bluebells are on the direction of Ashley Bowers and Leander Garcia. The Bluebells would like to congratulate their teacher of the week, Coach Driver. The Bluebells are led by Captain Alex Schiller, First Lieutenant Ollie Hager, Second Lieutenant Jessica Egglesey, Marissa Hernandez, and Claire Smith. Head Company Leader Riley Kassler. Company Leaders Gabby Earns, Ella Bowman, Mackenzie Cady, and Jocelyn Jared. Congratulations to the Bluebell of the Week, Ivana Escobar. Every week, the Bluebells nominate a teammate who has shown exemplary acts of love and compassion to receive the Be Kind, Be a Bell Award. Congratulations to Sophie Strauss. Along with the amazing Leander Marching Band, here are your Leander Bluebells. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it once again for the incredible Leander High School Bluebells. The Bluebells would like to give a heartfelt welcome to their amazing parents, the Leander High School administration, and the unconditional support of the incredible Leander High School marching band, led by Ryan Cerna and the Leander High School football program led by Coach Chris Price. Enjoy the rest of the game and let's keep the excitement alive. Roll Pride! Junior Lieutenant Christina Brown, Senior Lieutenant Timur Bradley, First Lieutenant Natalie Martinez, and Captain Rafael Leo. Sparkleton, Flopkins, Kate Mitchell, Ariana Pigman, and Avery Solo. Shining Star of the Week is Advent Padalecman, and Popular of the Week is Mary's D. This year, our sparklers mark their 15th anniversary. It's time to sparkle and shine with that crystal line as they light them up, sparklers. Steve. After good luck. Tonight, during halftime, we take this time to honor the seniors in the band and dance teams at Eastview High School. The students have given valuable time and energy to their school over the past 3 years when it did not play well. First is Joshua Akuma. Joshua is escorted by his parents, James Akuna and Erica Akuna. After high school, Josh plans to go to school for music education and inspire and teach future musicians and spread the love of music. Next up is Mr. Lou Baird, escorted by his mother, Peggy Baird, Fernandez, father Gary Baird, and stepfather David Green. After high school, Luke plans to attend college to study film and music. Next is Mr. Bradley Hilton. Bradley is escorted by his brothers at New York. After high school, Bradley plans to perform with the drum corps this summer and then attend UT Austin and major in music performance to become a professional trombone player. Next up is Caitlin Patello, escorted by parents Polo and Amanda Patello. Caitlin's future plans include attending college to major in biochemistry with the hopes of becoming a doctor. She currently has offers to several universities, but is undecided on where she will be attending. Isabella Bell, escorted by mother Rosemary and dad Jason Leander. Isabel plans to attend a 4-year university and planning to major in elementary education and wants to be an elementary teacher. Next up is Michaela Clark. Michaela was escorted by Elizabeth and Jeffrey Clark. She plans to go to Southern Houston State University and study criminal justice. Next is Lauren Cuevas, escorted by parents William Cuevas, Amy Barajo, and Marcos Cuevas. Lauren plans to attend ACC and major in cosmetology. Next up is Sam Davila, escorted by Cynthia Davila. Sam plans to attend Texas Tech to major in business administration and minor in high law studies in order to open and run a family law firm with a personal specialization in divorce. Next up is Samantha Canary, escorted by Steve Canary. Samantha plans to attend Texas State to study psychology. Next up is Brandon Teddy Hernandez Reyes, escorted by Monica Reyes. After high school, Brandon plans to study welding. Next up is Caitlin Ibarra, escorted by parents Mary and Roger Ibarra. She plans to attend college to become a surgical nurse. Next up is Natalie Martinez, escorted by Next up is Sandra Governor, escorted by hand to Blue Bitter. Tanker plans to attend Texas A&M with a major in finance. Madeline Lee, escorted by Sean Murphy and Sean Patton. Maddie comes to attend UT Austin to grab a degree in acting and nutrition. Next up is Parker Murray, escorted by parents Paul and Mike. Parker plans to attend Pregame University for music education and performance major at UT. Next up is Hadley Padalecki, escorted by Heather Padalecki. She plans to attend ACC for the transfer to UT to continue studying genetics. Mr. Aaron Polly, escorted by parents Tom and Kim Polly. He plans to attend the University of Texas to pursue a career as a nurse anesthesiologist. Next up is Ariana Pena, escorted by Reggie and April Pena. Ariana plans to attend Texas State and major in dance education. Next are Ray Ramirez and Lana Ramirez. Escorted by parents Kathy Ramirez and Orlando Ramirez. Ray plans to go to ACC and later pursue a career in art design. Lana plans to go into general studies and become an author in the future. Next up is Blake Schmidt. Blake has career on education. He plans to attend Poynter College and major in accounting. Next up is Avery Solden, escorted by Melissa Solden and New Solden. Avery plans to attend St. Houston and study animal assignments. Next up is Melanie Spellman, escorted by Jennifer Chirupka and father Dave Chirupka. Melanie plans to attend UNT for music engineering and performance. Next up is Morris Bradley. And Laura is escorted by Kayla Cox and father of Charles Bradley. She plans to attend Texas State University next fall, studying the Leander University, while dealing with the state programs. Next up is Mary Steed, escorted by parents Ian and Phil Steed. Mary plans to go to BYU and pursue nursing. Next up is Marcelo Fowler, escorted by parents Shalonda and Darian Wyman. He plans to attend ACC for 2 years and then finish at a 4-year university with degrees in chemical engineering and composition. Next up is Alex Diaz, escorted by Irma and Odette Haynes. Alex plans to continue to State University and pursue a degree of becoming a flag footballer and consequence. Walk on. Next up is Lola Austin, escorted by John Austin and Barry Austin. Lola plans to attend Texas Tech or UT studying pharmacy. Next is Gabrielle Billington, escorted by father and mother, Jason and Shelly Billington. Gabrielle hopes to attend Rice University in the fall to study business as well as international relations and plans to continue to gain in college. And finally, Ms. Annabelle Mulholland, escorted and Erica and Jason. She plans to visit Cornell University to study music education. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you your 2023 and Sparkler Senior. As the base for their final run great performance, the seniors will now gather at the 50 for a photo. Let's hear it for the Eastview Patriot Band. And now, under the field directors Annabelle Mulholland and Lola Osling, we proudly present the Eastview Patriot Band and Color Guard.
Welcome back to Birkelbach Field. We're here in Georgetown, Texas. Halftime will be ending shortly, about 37 seconds on the clock, but the band is still out there playing. But we'll go ahead and get started here as the football teams are getting ready to head out onto the field. We want to give a couple updates on some scores here. A&M Consolidated 28, Glenn 13. We also have a good game between the Georgetown Eagles, Cedar Park Timberwolves. Timberwolves just take the lead 21-14. About 14 seconds left in the third quarter. And College Station Cougars up 35-0 over Hendrickson. And right here it's 22-7. Should be 19-7, but got a magical 2 seconds put back on the clock for ECU to get a field goal right before half. But Leander will be getting the ball the second half, and we're looking forward to the offense driving down and getting some points.
Going to need them, and they need to do it right out of the chute, as Lions will be receiving the opening kickoff.
Yeah, so we want to give a shout out here to the stadium here. They had a nice wing spread for us at halftime. So we're finishing that up.
Yeah, any LISD administrators out there, it's time to bring food back to AC Bible. COVID's been long over.
So
I'll let that sit for a little bit.
Yep.
And
but anyway, let's
percolate.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about this being the last game for a lot of seniors, and we've said this over the years. This may be the last time that a lot of them ever put a football helmet on and football pads and play football as an organized group. You may play intramurals or something in college. A couple of these players may be going on and playing at the next level, but you know, all those practices, all those games, all the moms and dads and brothers and sisters, grandparents out watching them at youth football, middle school football, high school football, and yep, glory days. It's what they say, and it's true.
Well, you know, a few players will end up playing a little semi-pro in the leagues around town in the state, but you know, we've seen them in the past. Coach Martin's son Daniel spent a little bit of time with the I think they call them the Cedar Park Lions or something, or the Leander Wolves or something like that, and they try to use some players from the local area, and he ended up getting hurt, so back to college for him.
Yep. So we'll run down some of the seniors now, and then we'll try and get that through the third and fourth quarter. The first senior that we want to recognize, number 0, Langston Brady. The second senior, number 5, Joe Weezy. Number 7, Anthony Ugo. Number 9, Joseph Morrow. Number 12, Jacob Harris. Number 14, Aiden Parker. Number 15, Caleb Watts. Number 17, Augustus Bayarina. Number 18, Charles Allender. Number 21, Jacob Bailey. Number 22, Wilma Frey. Number 32, Ivan Rodriguez. Number 33, Matthew Heald. We'll go down the other line here. We may have time to get some of them here. Number 40, Michael Segovia. Number 42, Chase Milne. Number 44, Ryan James. Number 56, Luis Chavez. Number 58, Jay Stevens. Number 61, Jorge Ruiz Williams. Number 64, Ty Stutzman. Number 66, Joseph Tafase. Number 72, Matthew Alvarez. Number 73, Zane Aravalo. Number 75, Ty Stutzman. Number 77, Gavin Rodriguez. And number 92, Tyler Witt. Congratulations, seniors. We appreciate you. Thank you. So Lions will be getting the ball going right to left as we start the third quarter. Standing on their 10-yard line. The kick is up. And it looks like it's heading out of bounds, and it is out of bounds.
Make him kick it again this time.
Yep, Montgomery was the closest one to it. He let it go out of bounds. Good choice. Trying to field that. Well, looks like they may
bring the offense out, looks like.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to just put it up at the 30-yard line. And this is an important drive, Chuck. We talked about it. After half, you get the ball. You're able to cut into the lead, get a touchdown. You got a nice drive. And so here we go. This second half, Leander Lions with the football at the 30-yard line. Mitchell in at quarterback with Hargrave. Three-man front for the Patriots. And it's going to be a keeper off the left side, tries to get to the outside, and he gets horse-collared at the 33-yard line. Yeah, we've seen some tough tackles out there, and that was one of them right there by number 20.
Yeah, Davenport Bell.
Yep. Clearly had him by the neck and pulled him down, so they'll mark off that. And good thing Mitchell didn't get hurt on that play.
Yeah, that causes a wide array of potential lower extremity injuries. Was it Terrell Owens who broke his leg, and they made that a rule after that?
Mm-hmm. So 1st and 10. Lions get 15 on that penalty. It's going to be a handoff, and he gets hit behind the line of scrimmage and brought down by number 56 for the Patriots. Good job getting penetration. That's Marco Sanchez. Lose about 4 or 5 on that play.
Yeah, got to come up with something a little better than what we've seen in the first two offerings for the Lion offense for this drive to really result in points. I think we had a new lineman coming in. I didn't see who went out, but Colton Isbell, the junior, coming in.
So 3 receiver set for the Lions. Hargrave in the backfield with Mitchell. It's going to be another run up the middle. He breaks a tackle, but he gets hit at the 45-yard line. He'll pick up about 2. It's going to be 3rd, about 12.
Yeah, it looked like there was going to be a little bit more on that play, but good job by the linebackers there to stand up Hargrave.
Yeah, Eastview has a good defense. They come up and they'll hit you and they'll wrap you up. We haven't seen too many missed tackles tonight by the Patriots defense.
That nose there must be hot. He's showing a little of the midriff.
So big play for Leander offense. Ball at their 45-yard line, 3rd and 12. Play action. Mitchell to throw long and overthrown.
Yeah, it was a little bit of a miscommunication. It looked like he thought Aiden Parker was going to go up the seam, and Parker was coming across in more of a skinny post type pattern.
So they'll bring the punting unit out. Rene Rodriguez heading out.
Lions need a big play either in special teams or defensively, some type of turnover, a game shifting, a momentum shifting type play. We'll see if it can happen here.
Wouldn't be surprised if the Patriots try and bring some pressure here on Rodriguez.
Kick it over Rainey's head at the very least.
Got the punt off. Nice high kick. Caught at the 15. Tries to get outside. And good downfield coverage there by the Lions. And finally able to force him out of bounds. I believe that was number 30. Was that number 31? 34?
Yeah, I didn't get a number on it.
Maybe 44. Maybe Ryan James.
Bridwell's 31. Anderson's 34. Could have been any of those guys.
Yeah, tough to get a number. I missed it. Trying to get the right player here. So Patriots back out on the field. Blair still in at quarterback. 3 receiver set. Quick pass out to the near side. It bounces. Jump on that ball. Yep, incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Those are okay in baseball, but not football.
And it was a forward pass.
Yeah, that's the only time you can one hop it to a receiver is if it's lateral.
So 2nd and 10. Big defensive stand here for the Lions. Need to make a play. It's going to be a run off the near side. Tries to break it outside. Couple lines coming up. And good job forcing him out of bounds, but he gets about 7 or 8 on that carry.
Samura's got just really good speed. He's able to get outside and make a really positive gain out of that to make it 3rd and manageable.
Jacob Harris coming all the way from deep center field over there to force him out of bounds.
Lions got to string that out a little bit better.
Big 3rd down play. Trips on the far side. Overloaded. Bring a receiver out here on the near side.
Zamora's limping a little bit.
Quarterback keeper is going to take it himself, and he has enough for a first down. Design run by the quarterback.
I was going to say that was a called quarterback draw, and the hole opened up, and he was able to find enough yardage plus a couple to pick up the first down. Zamora is limping, but he's staying out into the game. No, I checked that. They brought in Edwards now.
Pass play down the sideline. It is incomplete, out of bounds. Nice coverage by Phelan. Try to go to T.J. Duncan again. Bring up a 2nd and 10. 9:47 left here in the third. Lions trail 22-7.
Got to get a stop.
Blair with the pitch out to the left side. A little bit of running room. He cuts back inside. And a nice open field tackle there by number
Jacob Harris.
Yep, 12, Jacob Harris.
Stopped him shy of the line needed by about 4 or 5 yards.
The officials are talking on the field.
I didn't see any flags, but it looks like Eastview's backing up like they might have had a hold or something.
Yeah, I don't see anything on the field.
Down marker did not move, so there it is over there near the 40 on the line side. You can't really see.
Oh, yep, it's on the 0.
Took me a while to find it. But that's in the area of where a hold or a block in the back may have occurred. Some type of illegal block. Long discussion. Is going against Eastview. Well, that's a dead ball foul and sportsmanlike conduct.
Wow.
And if it occurred after the play, then it could be 3rd down.
We'll see what we have here on the. Looks like on the
box says second.
It says 2 over there. We'll keep it.
Scoreboard here says 3. That's a good 30 yards for a first, if not more.
So it's either 2nd or 3rd. We're not really sure.
About 26 yards.
So empty set here.
We'll go with the box for now.
Blair looking to throw. Lots of time. Throws it down the middle deep, and it's incomplete. Tried to go on a post route to number 10. Ryan Pullen, incomplete.
And so it is 3rd down, looks like, as the offense stays out there.
They change it on the scoreboard to 3rd down. That's what they had on the box over there. So it's going to be 3rd and about 25.
Big play here. Get off the field.
Yeah, you just can't let them have too much time. Quick receivers for Eastview. Lions come up, scrambling out to the right side. Looking to throw, and Lions push him out of bounds. Great downfield coverage by the Lions. So they force a 4th down. That's what they needed to do. They'll be getting the ball back with 9:23. Defense has been playing a lot better from the middle of that 2nd quarter on. And good defense to stand there, Chuck.
Yeah, and they needed it because the offense didn't come out and do what you wanted them to, but now you have another opportunity as an offense with the football.
Steriker back deep. He's able to catch it about his 34. Makes a first person miss, and a flag is down, and Steriker is down, and helmet's off.
Yeah, that flag came in the area where it's typically some kind of illegal block. Hopefully the Lions won't go too far backwards here. Right now the football would be at their 38.
Yeah, Steriker picks up his helmet and trots off. So officials are conferring.
Yeah, they got the whole crew out there. Talk it over. Long discussion. It is going against Leander. And they're going to step off 10 yards, which will push it back to the 28-yard line for the Lions.
So still in good field position.
Still plenty of time here in this half and really this third quarter. Over 9 minutes. Offense needs to get some momentum going here. Chew up some clock and move the football, get some points.
Lions come out in a 2-receiver set. Still 3-man front for the Patriots. Got 4 linebackers right behind them. Play action. Lots of pressure. Rolling out to his right, there is a flag down. Probably going to be a hold of some sort. And incomplete. Mitchell was pressured, threw it out of bounds, but the flag is going to push him back even further.
Yeah, that's kind of a weak play penalty call there because Stevens, number 58, just rode the defender's momentum to the ground. It really wasn't a hold. He had to adjust and allow the defender to go around him, and then he just kind of jumped on him and rode him to the ground, but he didn't wrap him up or anything, but they are going to mark it off. He even had his hands in the air like, what? I didn't hold. It'll stay first down, but now the line of scrimmage all the way back to the 18. Lions need 20 yards for a first.
Yep. 2 penalties, and they're now 1st and 20. Play action, quick throw out to the right. It is caught. Oh, slips a couple people. Almost broke through was number 14, Aiden Parker. Got knocked off balance. If he would have kept his feet, that would have been an amazing run after the catch.
It was pretty amazing nonetheless. He picked up 11 yards. He got the penalty yardage back from that hold, and it's 2nd and 9. But yeah, he got just knocked a little bit off balance, and he kind of was stepping backwards and just fell out of bounds. A couple of Eastview defenders hit him, but they just bounced off the big fella.
So now 2nd and 9, 8:28 and rolling here in the third. Lions trail 22-7. Play action once again. Lots of pressure. Throws it down the field, and it is intercepted at the 50.
Yeah, he just threw it up
to the 40,
grabs.
down to the 30. A flag is down. Defensive back goes into the end zone, number 9.
It'll come back, though.
That is Grover Moore the third. But it looks like we're going to have a flag.
Yeah, about the 35-yard line, there was a one of those illegal blocks that you can't come back and block a guy towards your goal line. And that's usually happens on a kick return or an interception or a fumble, scoop and score type situation. But likely it'll come back, and those points will not go on the board yet.
Yeah, Mitchell had some pressure, and he tried to throw it downfield, but underthrown, and defensive back able to come up on it and make a play.
Yeah, he just kind of floated it out there and hoped that it would be in the area where Parker could make that reception. But Parker's route took him a little bit deeper on the line sideline, and that just kind of floated out there, and it made it, almost like a punt. With a good return, but you can't block it illegally on those. A lot of times, that's why it is a touchdown, because of those kinds of blocks.
So we have an Eastview player down in the end zone.
I believe that is the interceptor, number 9, Grover Moore, and he is hurting.
Yeah, they're helping him off the field right now.
The signal from the White Hat is against the Eastview Patriots. And so it should be Eastview football around the 40 of Leander once they step off the penalty.
Well, we have a break here. Let's give another shout out to our gold level sponsors, Mercy Veterinary Hospital at mercy-vet.com, 512-890-2000, and also Rush Automotive at myrushauto.com/Leander, 512-548-6134.
And it looks like it's going to go all the way back to the 45, where it'll be first down for the Patriots. So
So no score by either team here in the third quarter. Still 22-7.
Yeah, Lions still needing a big play, either in special teams or defense to really kind of swing the momentum. The Eastview defense has been very solid. They're running that three-man front, but those four linebackers have flowed very well, especially against the run. We're going to have a timeout Eastview, so I think we can read some more sponsors. 8:03 still left here in the third.
So we can thank our silver level sponsors, Leander Athletic Club at leanderathleticclub.com, 512-876-1855. Lot Governmental Affairs LLC. Check them out on LinkedIn and Facebook, and also RDZ Roofing, rdzroofing.com at 512-316-1195. So Lions heading out for another offensive possession here.
Defense.
Oh, my bad. Defense. Yep.
That's all right.
I'm ahead of myself.
We want the ball back. We're about to get it on this play. It's like I said, big turnover.
4 receiver set for the Patriots.
They put some pressure on Blair.
It's going to be a run up the middle. Got some room. Able to get a first down. Run was by number 4, Kareem Edwards. And now we have a Lion down on the field. Looks like it may be a cramp.
That's Joe Weezy. And it is a muggy night. I mentioned it at the very beginning of tonight's broadcast. You wake up and it's winter, and then you go outside later in the day and it's summer. That's Texas for you. And it does look like a cramp.
So 7:57 left in the third. Lions got to get another defensive stop here.
Defense has played pretty well considering the amount of time they've spent on the field. There have been some big plays by the Eastview offense, and the Lions offense has been unable to match those thus far. You expect some big play, and we did see one big play. I take that back to Joe Morrow in the corner.
Yep.
As Mitchell caught the Eastview defensive line in the neutral zone at the snap of the ball and threw it up in the corner of the end zone. So they need a couple more big plays like that. A turnover or a couple of tackles for loss, a sack, tackle behind the line of scrimmage of the running back, something like that to really build some momentum.
Yeah, Blair's been pretty impressive tonight. He's getting that ball out quickly. They have a lot of speed at their receivers. They usually have 3 or 4, and they've been able to break a couple tackles. Just when the Lions have had someone maybe a one-on-one, they're able to just get around that player and move the chains. They've done enough to keep the ball on offense. So here we go, 1st and 10.
Got 3 receivers up there.
So Weezy able to walk off. It's another handoff up the middle. Tackled for a short gain by number 26. That is Calvin Kessler, whose birthday is today.
He's having a good game.
And Nicholas Parsons, number 4.
Pretty good run there by Edwards.
Got about 4 on that one, 2nd and 6.
They're getting a nice little hole, a ceiling block on those handoffs to the outside from their tackles. That linebackers need to fit in that hole and fill it up when they see it open like that.
Hand off to Edwards, has a seam to the 20, dances around to the 15, down about the 14, 13-yard line. They'll move the chains, another first down for the Patriots.
Yeah, and they continue to move the ball pretty well. That offensive line is played well for Eastview tonight.
They're quickly up on the ball. Don't want to let the Lions substitute any players. It's going to be he's going to pull it, try to bounce to the outside. Good job by Lions defense shutting him down.
Segovia out there getting his hands on him.
Also, Ugo to assist on that one. Picked up maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd and 9. Clock now down to 6:25 in the third.
When's that turnover coming, Mark?
We need it. It'd be a fake jet sweep. Quarterback rolling out to the right. Takes off around the corner. Picks up about 6 yards on that carry.
Yeah, they're just getting too much on those outside runs. The line's got to do a better job of stringing that out to the sideline.
Be 3rd and 4.
Blair's been very impressive, and Eastview's in the past traditionally been a little bit more run heavy than we've seen tonight, and it's obvious that it's because Ty Blair's pretty good at flinging it around.
Trips on the far side. Lions may have jumped. Run up the middle. He's going to go in for a touchdown. Edwards with the carry and the score.
Yeah, no flags, so the Lions did not get. If they did get into the neutral zone, they weren't called for it.
So score now 28-7 with 5:57 left in the third. Looks like the offense is going to stay out there. Put the ball in the far hash. Blair under center. Now he drops back. Rolling out, throwing back to his left, and it is caught by number 2, Luke Martin, for the 2-point conversion.
Kind of caught Leander a little bit sleepy there on the backside, and we're able to convert.
Score now 30-7 with 5:57 left in the third. Lions have got to get some points on this drive, or it's going to get away from them.
Yeah, they really need to solidify their offense here and move it down the field and as you mentioned, get points. I mean, even if it's a field goal, you got to keep the ball away from Ty Blair at this point because he's feeling pretty good out there.
Yep. He hasn't had a lot of pressure on him. Some of them are designed rollouts, and the receivers are just getting open downfield. When you give a good quarterback like Blair enough time to throw 5 to 8, 10, 12 seconds, someone's going to be open.
And he's been pretty accurate with his passes. He hits most of the receivers in stride. We've seen him throw a couple a little bit long, and that has worked into the benefit of the Lions because those long passes could have been touchdowns. So it could be worse than it is. And the Lion defense has played pretty well, but the score doesn't reflect that at this point.
Hargrave and Montgomery standing at the 10. Deonis getting ready to kick at his 40-yard line. Kick is up. It's going to be returned by Montgomery at the 9. Goes inside, tries to make somebody move, and gets tackled at the 19-yard line. Ball pops out, but they're going to call him down. Leander recovered that one. Good downfield coverage by the Patriots, staying in their lanes.
And it's still a little chippy. It has been all night. Everybody likes their chance to beat up on Leander if they get the opportunity. And Eastview, a team the Lions beat pretty regularly, taking advantage tonight. We see teams like Cedar Park who traditionally sit at the top of district, and none of them take their foot off the gas pedal when they play Leander. That's from getting beat up by Leander for so many years.
So here we go. Spread formation for Leander. Mitchell looking to throw, incomplete.
It's a new quarterback. We've got.
Oh, wait. Is that Montgomery in there?
It is.
Yep, Mason Montgomery, sorry. Number 19, incomplete pass.
Yeah, the ball looked like it might have slipped out of his hand. It was nowhere close to the intended target. Maybe it was even tipped. Lions looking for a spark from the youngster here. 2nd and long.
Snap back. Quick throw, and it is caught. Able to make somebody miss. Got a first down.
Montgomery.
Yep. Showed great quickness, able to elude that first tackler and get a chunk of yardage. They'll move the chains. Nice pass from Montgomery and a good catch by Montgomery.
And a good preview of future seasons for Leander, the next couple.
Another throw out to Montgomery. Tries to get to the outside, picks up about 5. We'll give him 4 on that reception.
I mean, that's a sophomore to a freshman right there.
All at the 44-yard line, 5:27 left in the third. Another quick throw out to the right. Nice block, able to get a first down, Aiden Parker.
And that's what the offense needs to do. They need to get a touchdown. You would prefer they do it right out of the half, but you like that they're moving down the field nonetheless. 4 receivers out in the formation.
Taking their time, getting the call from the sideline.
About 15 seconds on the play clock.
Parker in motion. Little swing pass out to Parker. Got a blocker in front of him. Got a little bit of room, and he gets upfield. Going to have enough for a first down. Good job by number 24, Hargrave, leading that positive play for Leander, getting a good block.
That was a well-designed play, and you like that the Lions are getting up on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play quickly.
So sitting 1st and 10 at Eastview's 32-yard line. Still trying to get the play from the sideline.
Yeah, about 10 seconds on the play clock here.
Empty set now. 5 receiver set. Another quick throw. Another good block by Hargrave. Parker gets around the corner, down inside the 10, gets pushed out of bounds. Let's see where they mark it. Going to put it right about the 8-yard line. Another great block by Hargrave.
And the offense feeling a little momentum here under the youngster, Mason Montgomery.
Yeah, without that block, I mean, he's had some outstanding blocks this drive. Gotta love that. So Lions quickly out. Spread formation.
Hoosier in at running.
They forced Eastview to call a timeout. They're trying to get a lineman off the field. Good job by Leander having that quick pace out there, moving the ball. 1st and goal from the 8, and the first real signs of life here from the offense. I mean, we had that score earlier, but they had really good field position and a penalty or two, and they were able to get that touchdown. But this is a nice drive that they've had. I think they started right about their 19-yard line, if I remember, and they've been able to move the ball down the field and need to punch it in here.
Yeah, we talked about the offense needs to get out there and build a little momentum, and you know, who's the one that's going to make the play to build the momentum. And you know, we've seen an array of players contribute here on this drive, but led by Mason Montgomery, the sophomore, and the freshman also, Isaac Montgomery, especially early in the drive, really getting the ball to midfield and beyond.
Yep, and
Parker since then.
Yep, and Hargrave springing those big plays with his great blocks.
He didn't even look like he knew where he was supposed to line up on that play, but he did. It was almost like he pulled a fast one on the Eastview defenders. He had a great block, and Mitchell or Parker was able to slide right underneath that block and go right up the sideline for a nice gain. 1st and goal now.
Got to take advantage of this.
Yeah, you got to get points here, and you want it to be a touchdown. It does not need to be a field goal here.
Basically 4-down territory here, easily.
Yeah, Hargrave.
I mean, a field goal is not going to really do much. I mean, I'd take a shot at the touchdown. If you don't make it, then you know you got 4:35 left here in the third.
Yeah, still time, but you want points. And I'd say it needs to be a touchdown.
Empty set, little play action, throw into the far corner, and
in and out of the hands.
Looked like there's a lot of contact down there. Tried to go to Parker, but incomplete pass.
Yeah, he was hoping for a flag there as he turned to the referee, but he getting no grace from the men in stripes there. They'll stop the clock with 4.5 minutes here in the third.
So Lions bringing in more linemen and bigger bodies.
Mitchell's back in, it looks
Yep,
like.
so it looks like we may have that push here. Looks like that's what we're going to do. Logan Mitchell back in the game.
It's definitely
under
a heavy
center.
run formation.
It's going to be a run off the right side. Hargrave getting close. We're going to mark it right about the 1 yard line. See if they do that push here, if they get up to the line quickly.
Yeah, it's going to make it 3rd and goal. I haven't been updating the scoreboard.
So it looks like Eastview's loading up on defensive linemen as well. Lions have got to punch this in.
2 down territory for sure.
Looks like we're going to have some movement first on the defense, then on the offense. See if they move them back.
Usually that's going to be on the defense if they come across and draw a lineman, but we'll see the call. It's not going to be much of a gain for the Lions, but it would help the push play. The tush push is.
Well, the right side of the defense looked like they jumped, and on the opposite side looked like the offense jumped. So, yep, they are going to call it on defense. Good. So they move it about a foot. It's inside the 1 yard line, 3rd and goal.
Yeah, the tush push will be even easier, although it's never easy.
And Lions get the push. Extends over the goal line. Logan Mitchell, touchdown.
And the Lions really needed that there. Great job by the youngster coming in to get the offense going. And then great job by Mitchell, the junior, coming in to get it across the goal line. And that's where the experience of play comes in. Montgomery hasn't had as much game experience, and so his booklet of plays that you can call are probably less than what Mitchell has.
And Mitchell's been successful with that play, and the Lions have, so bring him in. So extra point is good. It's now 30-14. So Lions are right back in the ball game. Now it's up to the defense to get a stop or a turnover. See if they try and do any type of onside kick here, Chuck. I think it's a little early in the game, I guess, depending on how many they have up in the box on the first 2 rows, but they've had about 7 typically up there.
Well, you like that your defense got a little bit of a blow there while the offense marched about 81 yards to answer the Eastview score here in the third. And if you can, maybe pooch kick it and potentially get a guy in that area when it hits the ground, hopefully. I would not kick a traditional onside at this point in the game. You're just down 2 scores right now. So get out there, play a little bit of defense, get the ball back, get the touchdown, 2-point conversion, then you're only down 8.
Yep. So ball's at the 40-yard line. They've got 10 on the first 2 lines, so I think they're expecting something. So, yeah, if you want to pooch it down to about the 25-yard line and get a weird bounce.
Yeah, over on the Lions side, the returner's kind of in the middle, but he's a little bit here on the Eastview side, so pooch it that direction.
And he kicks it opposite, and it hits out of bounds.
Yeah,
so they may make him re-kick it or take the 5 on the kick.
The way their offense is playing, you expect them to probably just take the ball. That's one of those things that Rene Rodriguez with a soccer ball can probably kick it in a goal from that distance like it's nothing. But a football's a little bit different. The shape is a little odd, and if you don't hit it in the right spot, it's not going to go exactly where you think it's going to go. And if it hits the ground, it never bounces the way you think it's going to bounce.
So they place it at the 30. 3:55 left here in the third. Lions are getting back into the ball game. So going to be up to the defense to get a big stand. 3 receiver set. Going to be a run off the right side to number 23. Bounce to the outside. Going to have a first down to the 50 and finally gets knocked out of bounds.
Yeah, Zamora was limping around earlier in the game, but he's got his speed back there.
That was number 23, Gutierrez Zamora.
And got it all the way into Lion territory on that play.
So the ball's at the 45-yard line. Another handoff. Has some more running room. Close to a first down.
Boy, that it is a first down. That interior offensive line for the Patriots has played really well tonight. They have a lot of plays that are 8, 10, 12 yards running or passing.
So taking their time here as the game clock is now down to about 3:27. Another run off the left side. He cuts back. Lions are able to hold him to a couple. It's going to be 2nd and 7. Ball's at the 31. Blair looking to throw. Pass out. It is complete to about the 15, 16-yard line to T.J. Duncan. Another first down for the Patriots.
They've been able to use the whole field. That's where Blair has really benefited. He can make all of the throws across the field, down, up the sideline.
Fake jet sweep. Blair's going to keep it himself. Bounces outside, makes a couple people miss. Inside the 10-yard line.
About 8 yards on that one.
Shifty run by Ty Blair.
To be as big as he is, that's a pretty good mobility.
Ball's at the 6. 2nd and 2.
Long pause here as they look to the sideline for the play call. The line defense got to get a stop here. Eastview looking to answer the Lion offensive touchdown.
Blair rolling out to his left, looking to throw into the end zone, and it hit Ugo in the back. Good coverage.
You turn around, that's an interception. But Ugo more focused on staying with the receiver. And, the way that Eastview's been flinging the ball all over the gridiron tonight, you don't blame him at all. You got to stay on those receivers. 3rd and short. Force a field goal attempt here. It's kind of an odd angle to begin with, especially for a lefty.
Handoff Zamora off the right side, untouched into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots.
Yeah, they were able to seal that right side of the offensive line effectively and just made it look easy for Zamora. The offense comes off the field, looks like, with a point after.
So scores now 36-14, 123 left in the 3rd. Kick by Dianis is good. 37-14.
Yeah, it's a tough way to end the season for the Lions. You'd hope that this game would be a little bit tighter. There's still plenty of time left. The Lions can come out and make a run, but they're going to need a little help. They're going to need some turnovers from the Eastview Patriot offense and some potential penalty calls to go in their favor to really mount an effective comeback here. You're a little bit over a quarter. You can score a good 3 touchdowns if things break your way. But even then, unless you get 2-point conversions, you're still behind.
Yep. Yeah, need a big return here if they can get it. Make it a shorter field.
Yeah, it'd be helpful to get another touchdown before the end of the quarter, but that's a tall order. Especially the way the Patriots special teams have played and their defense. Very good tonight.
So the kick is up. Montgomery at the 12. Starts to his right. Tries to bounce upfield, and he is brought down at the 22-yard line.
Just got an update. Cedar Park took down the Georgetown Eagles by a score of 28-21, Mark.
Yeah, so Cedar Park will go to 5-2. Georgetown will be 5-2. A&M Consolidated, they were playing Glenn. They were beating them. They'll more than likely go to 5-2. So not sure which tiebreakers I have. I know that Cedar Park lost to both A&M Consolidated and College Station.
I think Georgetown beat one of them. Can you have a play-in game in football, or they flip a coin?
I don't know if they go by coin flip or what their tiebreaker is. I'm sure it's head to head, and then the next one I'm not sure.
It's got to be either common opponents or points scored, and you don't want in the UIL. You don't generally make points scored one of the
Could go back to coin flip.
right.
So Montgomery back in at quarterback, 4-receiver set, 116 left here in the third. Actually, a 5-receiver set with Hargrave way out here on the near side. Quick throw out to Montgomery. Gets to the outside, gets about 3 or 4 on that reception. Yeah, they're just getting him in space, and he's taking advantage of it.
Yeah, and you can kind of get a little bit of a glimpse of what the offense is going to look like next season with Montgomery out there. He's obviously a weapon and a young weapon at that, so he'll be around for a few years as long as he stays healthy and continues to grow and mature. He's going to be quite the specimen by the time he's a senior.
Snap back, another pass, another throw out to the right side. Oh, just behind the receiver, he had him.
Yeah, it looked like Montgomery was making more of a run down the sideline while, or I'm sorry, well, they're both Montgomery.
Yep.
But Montgomery, the quarterback, threw it a little bit behind him, expecting him to stop that route, look like.
So 3rd and 7. Big play for Leander. Another quick throw out to Montgomery. Got a block. I think that's Parker, and he's going to be close to the first down.
Yeah, he should have it. And they are giving it to him.
Nope, I think wait. Yeah, they are finally moving the chains. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, the referee on that side gave the little over the head, hey, chains move, but they didn't move very quickly.
So inside a minute here in the third. Lions are showing signs of life with this 4-receiver set, the quick throws. Montgomery going deep down the far sideline to Parker. Oh, and there was a lot of contact, and there's a flag.
Yeah, I was going to say that has to be an interference call. And those are the kind of penalties that the Lions are going to need if they're going to mount some kind of comeback. They can ill afford to have an open receiver downfield like that and it just fall incomplete with no benefit. But they did get the penalty. It'll be usually it's 15 yards from the line of scrimmage and an automatic first down. And that'll put the ball at the 47.
Lions staying in their 4-receiver set. Montgomery looking to throw again. Swing pass out to the right side. Hargrave got down the sideline and gets knocked out of bounds. One of the Lions lost their helmets. Looked like Montgomery has his helmet off. Is that Montgomery? Yeah, it is Montgomery.
Hargrave jumped up quickly to let the defender know, you might have hit me, but hey, it didn't hurt.
So now it'll be a 2nd and 7, 6 or 7. Ball's right at midfield. Another quick throw out to the right side. It is caught.
Morrow that time.
Gets knocked back, and he may have gotten a yard. Oh, and there's a flag.
Yeah, they're getting a little chippy, Eastview, trying to prevent the Lions from getting any kind of momentum, trying to get in their heads a little bit, I guess. It's going to cost them.
Yeah, that's what, the 4th, 5th one that we've seen so far tonight?
Yep. That's a little excessive, and the Lions will take that. Not enough Lion faithful here tonight to get the "you can't do that" chant going, but
So ball's at the 35 now. Lions have got to score quickly. They've been moving the ball with this offensive formation, 4 receivers, and Montgomery's slinging the ball out there quickly. They've been throwing a lot of the short passes and getting great blocks, and receivers are getting the yard after the catch. It's going to be a handoff on the right side, bounces outside, now turns it inside. Nice run by Hargrave.
yeah, you like that on first down. Real nice chunk of yardage. 8 yards probably. Maybe 7.
Yep, about 7. Looks like 2nd and 3. 8 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter, and that'll do it.
Yeah, the Lions will take the ball for the 4th quarter at on the other side here around the 28-yard line, looks like, and I'll take over play-by-play after you read the sponsors, Mark.
Yep. So our gold level sponsor is Mercy Veterinary Hospital, mercy-vet.com. Privately owned, 15,000 square feet, state-of-the-art small animal veterinary practice and luxury pet resort. They want to be your trusted animal hospital, offer a wide range of services from preventative care, vaccines, take care of the chronic conditions, acute illnesses, orthopedic surgery, and luxury boarding, doggy daycare, and grooming. Their experienced veterinarians and dedicated staff provide compassionate and personalized care. They also prioritize your pet's health and happiness and treat your pet like family. The other gold level sponsor, Rush Automotive, at myrushauto.com/Leander, 512-548-6134. They will provide premium auto care. They have the skills, knowledge, and commitment to diagnose and fix any issue you're having with your truck or car. Utilize state-of-the-art tools, technology, and equipment. They ensure flawless results with their certified technicians. They stand out from the rest due to their work ethic, dedication, and experience. Their customer service and customer lounge is top-notch. There is not a service or repair need that they cannot handle. Go check them out. Thank you, gold level sponsors.
So Montgomery, the quarterback, Hargrave just to his right, 3 receivers, top of the formation, a single receiver here on the near side, 2nd down and 3. Fake to Hargrave up the seam to Morrow, and the pass is intercepted by the Eastview defender. That's number 12, Jordan Henderson, getting in the way of a potential Lion score as Mason Montgomery, the quarterback, led Joe Morrow a little bit too much.
Yeah, Morrow had him on the inside in the pass, just a little bit too far carried. Morrow had the inside look. Pass went a little too long. The defender was actually out of position and was able to make the interception in the end zone.
Yeah, that's just a mistake by the young quarterback that experience and game time will hopefully fix that. Had he sat a little bit longer and then released the pass, like you said, based on the positioning of Morrow, he could have made a more accurate throw, and that could have been a score. We do have a replacement quarterback for the Patriots. It's number 2, Luke Martin. will take the snap and hand off to Kareem Edwards on the right side, and he'll pick up about 5 yards, where it'll be 2nd and 5. Eastview back on the line of scrimmage. Looks like Blair is back in the game. We only saw Martin for that one play. Kareem Edwards, the running back, just behind and to the left of Ty Blair. 2nd and 5, Patriots. They'll hand to Edwards straight ahead. He's able to pick up the first down and about 6 more to the 36-yard line, making the stop for the Lions, number 44, Ryan James.
Yeah, Eastview's controlled this offensive line this second half. They've been really relying on the run and opening up some seams for Edwards.
It's really where they won tonight's game, in the trenches. 10:54 remaining. Handoff to Edwards. He's at the 35-40 before he's forced out of bounds. Jacob Harris along with number 44, Ryan James. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Ball marked at the 40-yard line of the Patriots. Clock under 11 minutes.
Yeah, we had a nice discussion with Mr. James at the last little coaches show.
Yeah, all of those kids, good kids, the ones we've interviewed this season, the ones that we've gotten to know. It's a little different this year than in previous years, Martin, because we always knew somebody based on their relationship to our children over the last decade.
Yep.
And so it's a little bit different now for us, because these are all kids that did not grow up with our children, close behind them a couple of years, but it's certainly nice to meet them at the Lion Nation podcast, and a lot of good kids in this program, and you really want to cheer for these guys. And the program headed in the right way, but nights like tonight make you wish it was a little bit quicker process.
Pass complete. They move the ball down, but you got to give credit to the parents for raising their children the right way, for the coaches that are with Leander, keeping them disciplined. But yeah, every student athlete that we've had on the podcast has just been outstanding.
And you want to win, right? There's a handoff there to number 4 Edwards for a decent gain, tackle by number 12 Harris. You want to win, obviously, but just from my experience and knowing and speaking to my own children, these coaches that are here are good coaches, and they teach life more so than just football. So it's relationships. I mean, it's been years since a couple of my kids have been in this school, and the coaches will, when they see me, they still ask about my children.
Yep.
And it's because they care.
Another run off the right side by Edwards. It picked up about 6.
Yeah, it's going to be 2nd and 4 now. The ball at the Lion 34-yard line. Looks like they're going to bring Zamora back in at run. Or no, check that. That's a new running back. It's Luis Castillo in just to the left of Ty Blair in the pistol formation for the Patriots. They're going to hand to Castillo. He was playing linebacker.
Yep.
And there's a flag down, I think, but big run off the right side. Maybe I didn't see a flag.
I thought I saw one too. Yep. Looks like you're talking about it.
And
it's right on the 35.
Right at the point of attack where Castillo had such a big hole to run through. And, you get a nice tackle from your offensive tackle of a defensive player. It makes that run a little bit easier. But the hold caught by the referees, and they're going to back them up. And that is very beneficial to Leander, as it'll push the line of scrimmage back to the 44-yard line. Patriots need to get down to the 29 of Leander, so it's about a 15-yard need for a first down. 2nd down and 15. And it looks like Luis Castillo will remain the running back. beside Ty Blair, the quarterback. There's two receivers here on the near side of the formation for the Patriots. Fake to Castillo, pass in the seam, right up the seam, was intended for Luke Martin. He was open, hit him in the hands. He just dropped it.
Yep.
So it'll be third down now. Lions need to get off the field. Patriots likely will attempt to get the first down through these next two plays. They'll probably go for it on fourth regardless with this lead. 8:56. Clock is stopped here in the fourth. Blair takes the snap, rolls to his left. He's getting a little bit of pressure. He's able to shake that off, and the pass incomplete down on the deep left corner there, intended for, looks like number 15, Jaime Corral. There on the coverage, number 12, Jacob Harris.
Yeah,
There's
Ryan
a flag
James
in the backfield.
Yeah, Ryan James came in on a blitz and basically blew up his blocker. I don't know if it was a tackle or a running back, and he tackled Ryan James. So great pressure by James, drew the penalty. They'll move the ball back. So nice play by Ryan James tonight. Nice game.
Yeah, and it'll make it third down because they'll redo that down. Unless the Lions are declining because the defense didn't move, which will make it fourth. It is going to be fourth down.
Yep, fourth down. Yep, no need to push him back and burn more clock. 8:49 left. Let him punt.
Yep.
Get the ball back.
And so the punting unit will come out. The Lions 3 scores down with some 2-point conversions in need in that, but certainly within striking distance, especially if you get a big return here. But the Lions don't even put anybody back.
Yeah, I would put somebody back. I mean, they want to look out for that fake, but I mean, I would say get somebody back just in case. You can get a nice return.
Or, you want to keep it from rolling getting downed inside the 5 like that, like it just happened.
Yep.
Was that 22, I believe, for Eastview getting down there? Caden Childs downing the punt for the Patriots. And the Lions going to have to negotiate about 97 yards to get a touchdown here to cut into this Eastview Patriot lead. And, of course, the Patriot faithful enjoying tonight, senior night. Mark mentioned earlier they had a pretty good spread of wings here.
Yep, they had wings, onion rings. What did they else have?
That mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese was good. Little cupcakes.
I'm having a carbo overload because I'm not used to eating carbs, and man, that was some good stuff. So Mitchell with Hargrave to his right. 3 receivers on the near side of the formation. Mitchell rolls that direction, hands to Hargrave up the middle. He spins his way forward. Going to get close to the 5. They'll give him the 5, so a gain of 2 yards. Second down and 8 for the Leander Lions.
Yeah, tried a little misdirection play with Mitchell rolling out to his right, then handing back off, trying to cut inside, but pretty good defensive play there by the Patriots.
Yeah, that counter sometimes will really work. Not so much on that play for Leander. Mitchell takes the snap, flips it out into the flat. It's complete. And a big hit on the receiver. I believe that was Bayarina on
and
the
there's
reception.
a flag they're going to call probably targeting.
Yeah, it looks like he lowered his head a little bit.
Unless it's a hold out there on the receiver. But now another flag is being thrown.
It looked like he lowered his head when he came in, but, that's difficult to say. The referee right there. We have seen some pretty unsportsmanlike plays, and most of those have been called by this crew on both sides. They're going to pick up the flag.
They're going to pick it up.
Coach Price wanting an explanation, and he's going to get some. Oh, it's a timeout potentially? Coach Price and the side judge having a conversation as the white hat comes over. 7:52 remaining. The flag's still on the field as they try to get this straightened out as to what the call was. Coach Price looking to protect his players as well. It's not just I want a first down or I want more time, in his role, it's his job to protect his players.
Yeah, I mean, this is the time of the game where taking shots like that, I mean, it may come back to on your
Unnecessary.
team, someone get their leg blown out, their knee blown out from Leander retaliating on those types of hits that are unnecessary.
Yeah, there's a
I mean, you throw the flag, three people threw a flag, and then you pick it up and say no flag, and the receiver is walking off the field now. But yeah, I mean, we've seen some. We know there are a couple aggressive kids from Leander, and you'd hate to see something happen, but things happen out on the field, and you know, obviously um, don't want to put any blame here, but the coaches are letting it go for Eastview.
Yeah, you really you want to defend. We talk about it all the time, especially on the podcast, the Lion Nation podcast. These are your brothers. You're not going to allow them to get mistreated. And the jet sweep is going to get carried up near the 15-yard line. It looks like that is number 12, Jacob Harris,
Yeah, nice run, picks up the first down. They move the chains.
and that's good.
Oh wait,
Lions need.
are they moving the chains?
Yeah, it should
Okay,
be
they're
a
finally
first
moving the
down.
chains. There they go.
The box knew it was a first down, but the actual chains did not move for some reason. Hargrave, the running back next to Mitchell. There's the snap. Mitchell looking to that direction. He's got Parker open at the 35-40, 45-50. He's in Eastview territory, 20, 10, 5 touchdown lines. I don't see any laundry on the field, so the Lions cut into the lead with 6:56 remaining. It's now 37-20. I'd go for 2 here, Mark.
Yeah, I would too. Nice play there. Pass was a little behind Parker. He was able to keep his feet in bounds and made a great reception and was able to run all the way down the sideline. I didn't check out the route that he ran, but he got behind the defender and obviously ran a great route because he bid on something and he was open.
Yeah, had to come back a little bit for that pass. Otherwise, that touchdown would have occurred about 3 seconds earlier. But he did a great job of avoiding stepping out of bounds right there on the Eastview sideline. And, had he been close, you would have seen the Eastview coaches screaming, and they didn't even move because they knew somebody blew their coverage on that play. So the Lions lined up ready to go for 2 here. Wheezy coming off the field. He was out here. I guess he thought it was a field goal unit, but the offense remains out on the field. You got 4 receivers and E.J. Hargrave in the skill positions along with Logan Mitchell, the quarterback. Play called. This is an untimed down. Lions could use the 2 points here. Fake to Hargrave, and they hit Parker. They're going to say it bounced off the ground. Parker looked like he got his hands under it, but they're saying no. So it will be a 17-point differential. So still a 3-possession game here. Lions need a couple of big plays, either defensively or in the special teams.
Yeah, they're going to have to go for an onside kick here. I mean, that's the only chance you have. I mean, even if you kick it down and they run 3 or 4 plays off, that's
It's still down to
2 minutes at
it's
least.
still down to 5 minutes.
Yeah. So I would be shocked if they don't do an offensive or an onside kick. They may try and pooch down the middle if depending on the coverage, but or the how Eastview lines up, but you got to try and get the ball back quickly.
Yeah, the pooch might be useful here, but you can see the Eastview hands team out there. I don't think there's a single guy with a number below 40.
There must have been a penalty of some sort because they're putting it at the Eastview 45-yard line. So yeah, you got to do an onside here.
Oh, for sure, because even if you don't get it, they could return it if you kick it deep that far sometimes. So Rene Rodriguez, little less experienced than his older brother Ivan, but I'm sure he's spent some time in practice for onsides, and he'll see if he can work his foot magic here for the Lions to get the football back. getting a bounce. It's on the ground. Looks like Eastview able to jump on it. It was there for a second. Parker was close to it, but not close enough as Eastview able to jump on it. That's number 4, Kareem Edwards, who's had quite a ball game tonight here. His final game of his senior season with the Eastview Patriots.
Yeah, we want to read off the seniors one more time before, this game ends. We got 6:50 left in the ball game. We just want to, thank all the seniors for everything that they've done. It's been a fun year. I think they've done an outstanding job. I know all the parents are, here or at home watching it, and we just really want to thank them. We'll do it while Eastview's out there on the field. If a big play happens, I'll let Chuck take over. But Langston Brady, number 0. Joe Weezy, number 5. Anthony Ugo, number 7. Joseph Morrow, number 9. Jacob Harris, number 12. Aiden Parker, number 14. Caleb Watts, number 15. Augustus Bayarina, number 17. Charles Allender, number 18. Jacob Bailey, number 21. Wilma Frey, number 22. Ivan Rodriguez, number 32. Matthew Heald, number 33. Michael Segovia, number 40.
Big play there in the backfield to make a tackle by Charles Allender, one of those seniors.
Chase Milne, number 42. Ryan James, number 44. Luis Chavez, number 56. Jay Stevens, number 58. Jorge Ruiz Williams, number 61. Ty Stutzman, number 64. Joseph Tafase, number 66. Matthew Alvarez, number 72. Zane Arevalo, number 73. Ty Stutzman, number 75. Gavin Rodriguez, number 77.
That could have been a turnover, but it was an incompletion instead. But go ahead.
And the final senior, number 92, Tyler Witt.
Lions forcing a punt on that possession for Eastview, and only about a half a minute burned off the clock. So 5:32 remaining. The punt unit coming out for the Eastview Patriots. Back deep to receive the punt is number 13, Aiden Steriker, hoping to get a big return here. Going to need a couple of blocks. We got a penalty flag. It's going to be against the Eastview Patriots. They'll back them up 5 more yards. So instead of the line of scrimmage being the Eastview 39, it'll be the Eastview 34. And it'll be 4th and 11 now. And so Steriker will move up about 5 more yards and hope that that's the difference between him and taking it to the house. Lions could get a touchdown here, maybe add a 2-point conversion. They're only going to be down 9 points. Steriker fields it at the 25, runs back, and he's going to get wrangled down around the 25-yard line. Not much of a return there. Tackle made by number 38 of the Eastview Patriots, Samuel Arnett. So the Lion offense, we'll see what they can do here with 5:19 remaining. At the very least, you want to try to get some points here, make it a little more respectable, but ultimately, you want to try to get a quick score if you can, an onside, and then see what happens from there. Lions not wasting any time. They got an open receiver. It's complete to Montgomery for a first down. The Patriots were over on the sideline. There is a flag down on the 31 over here, which could potentially be against the Lions. Generally, they'll stop the play when it is a motion penalty, and for some reason the play was not stopped. There is a bit of a discussion between the line judge and the white hat.
I mean, they were lined up.
Was
Yeah,
up to
they
the
were lined up
44.
ready to go. ECU just running on the field. That's
That's not a penalty.
unless someone was moving for Leander. Other than that, it should be a play.
I need to pick that flag up.
Can't throw it because they weren't ready.
Yeah, there's no rule that says, hey, this team's not on the field yet. You can't snap it. As long as the play was blown to be, ready to go and the play clock was going, they're waving it off. And
Well, they
so,
should. I
yeah,
mean,
it'll be a first down line. Well, I'm surprised because we don't typically get good fair calls in those types of situations. We saw it right at the end of the half. I mean, if you think about it, if they don't get that field goal, it's 34-20. We're only down 14 instead of 17. So that could be the difference in tonight's game if the Lions are able to rally here. Down the sideline for Montgomery, incomplete. His pass was a little bit inside. He had to adjust his route, and there was a defender coming from the safety position towards the play, and he was able to break it up. That'll stop the clock at 5:11. It's second down.
yeah, some substitutions for Eastview. Love to see the Lions score quickly here.
Mitchell has Hargrave to his left. He'll pass it in the flat to Parker. Parker runs around one defender and over another before he's forced out of bounds. He's about 3 yards shy of the first down, so it'll be third and about 3 yards. Ball marked at the 49, and they're winding the clock at 5 minutes. It looked like he got out of bounds to me, but they wind the clock nonetheless. Hargrave just to the left of Mitchell. They hand to Hargrave. He picks up the first down all the way to the 41-yard line of the Patriots, and that'll stop the clock to move the chains. They are going to mark it at the 40, and they'll wind the clock at 4:40 and moving.
Yeah, didn't even pause the clock. I didn't see it.
Just for 2 seconds.
Oh, nice catch.
Parker with a one-handed catch. He's able to pick up the field and then some more. 20, 10, 5 touchdown lines. And with 4:20, clock still moving, 4:20, it is now 37-26 Eastview.
Wow, what a catch. One-handed catch, runs through a couple guys into the end zone. He wanted to score, and he did.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to bring Parker down with arm tackles. That is for sure. And that one-handed catch kind of caught the defenders off guard. They thought, oh, there's no way. And then when he caught it, they were in a little bit of shock, and he ran over a couple of them. Through and over. So the Lions will try to go for 2 here to cut it to a 9-point game with 4 minutes, 20 seconds remaining. Not going to quit. The Lions, they don't quit. Hargrave just to the right of Mitchell. Looking to his left, incomplete, and it'll remain an 11-point game. So the Lions are going to need a touchdown, a 2-point conversion, and a field goal to try to send this into overtime.
Yep.
And it can be done with 4 minutes and 20 seconds, but you're going to need some things to break your way.
Yeah, you're going to need a lot. You're going to have to get this onside kick. You're going to have to recover it. I mean, you've got to go for it. I mean, obviously. And then you got to score quickly. Got to get another onside kick and drive down the field.
Yeah, you expect that if Eastview gains possession of this football, that they're going to just run the football, and the requisite 40 seconds or 25 seconds, depending on what the play clock gets set at based on the situation. So
yeah, well, Leander's got 3 timeouts, so they can potentially, stop it to force a punt. But
you got to make the play.
Yeah, they've got to get offensive plays.
So Rene Rodriguez will line up the football at his own 40 for the likely onside attempt. Just in case he kicks it deep, back for Eastview is TJ Duncan. And it is a pooch style kick, and it's fielded by Eastview at the 45, and he'll be tackled almost immediately. That was number 44, the kicker, Asdriel Dianis.
Yeah, he didn't get enough height on that. It was kind of little humpback liner to him. If it would have been another, 4 or 5 yards further up in the air, I think it would have gotten over that and bounced on the ground, then they would have had a shot at it.
Yeah, Mr. Dionis probably isn't taller than 5'4". So you're right. I mean, it just would have been about 6, 8 inches taller, and that would have been a playable live football. Edwards, the running back, next to the quarterback, Ty Blair, and they'll hand to Edwards on the right side, and the Lions will burn one of those timeouts after a gain of 3. Or will they? No, they're going to let the clock run. It's 4:02 and counting.
Tyler Witt, the tackle, number 92.
It is 2nd and 7 now. Eastview's got about 20 seconds on the play clock. And they'll let that burn down to about 3 seconds, more than likely, which put about 3.5 minutes when this football is snapped. And they'll hand again to Kareem Edwards, and he's going to get wrapped up shy of the line. Didn't gain for the first, about 2.5, 3 yards shy, and that's number 12 for the Lions on the stop, Jacob Harris.
And also helping him, Calvin Kessler.
So this is a huge play here. Basically, your chance to stay in this game right here, Mark.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got to come up with something here. They've got to blow something up. I wouldn't be surprised if ECU tries some type of misdirection.
About 2:45 when this play is over remaining. And they do stop him shy of the line needed by about a yard, and the Lions will burn a timeout. At 2:45 remaining, they do use a timeout. It is 4th and 1.
Yeah, so Eastview has to decide, are we going to kick it, try and pin him back deep? They have 2:45 left, or are we going to go for the first down and try and win the ball game right here?
It's a tough decision if you're Eastview, but I lean towards punting it away. Now, granted, I'm a Lion fan, so that's what I want them to do.
Yeah.
But, you've got an 11-point lead. So the Lions need to score, get a 2-point conversion, get an onside, and kick a field goal. If you make a mistake on this 4th and 1 and you're stopped or you fumble, bad things can happen. So it is a tough decision. I think if it's me, I'm punting.
Yeah, it looks like Eastview's staying out on the field. They may try and draw them off.
Yeah, that would be the option, and then
because they
burn
do,
a timeout
have a
and
timeout,
punt.
so
Yeah.
they can go out there and really, because Lions have got to be aggressive on defense. They've got to jump at the first movement of the ball, so they may try and pull them off here, or they may just give it to the running back.
And you got to sell out on the run because they are going to run the football.
Lions just don't need to jump off sides.
And it is a first down and then some, down to the 20. And that is going to be the ball game as Edwards is wrapped up inside the red zone of Leander at the 16 or the 11-yard line.
Yeah, you had to sell out. I mean, that's what they had to do, and actually a pretty good run there, bouncing to the outside, finding a lane, and getting down the field.
Clock moving at 2:30. Eastview, they got about 20 seconds on the play clock, so it'll be about 2:05 when this ball is snapped, remaining in the ball game. Edwards to the right of the quarterback, Ty Blair. They're going to hand to Edwards coming to the near side, and he's going to be dropped for a loss around the 12. The Lions will use one of their timeouts, I believe, with 2 minutes and 1 second.
Yeah, Harris with the nice play, making the tackle. Got a Lion down on the field right now.
Yeah, that's one of the seniors, Michael Segovia, has had a monster game on the defensive side. It looks like he may have a cramp as well.
So once again, we want to thank all of you for tuning in this year, listening to us on Leander Lions football. We had some fun. Hope you guys did too. We want to thank LABC for the extra camera. We've had some great shots from the sideline. and we'll be using that throughout the basketball uh, games as well. Hopefully, we'll get some assistance. We maybe will get some cool shots from under the basket if they're shooting free throws, and we'll have a couple cameras in the gym, so we'll have some great shots. So we're looking forward to the basketball game this Friday or next Friday, the 10th against at home against Vista Ridge. So come on out and support the Leander Lions basketball program. But
Yeah,
right now, we need to talk about the football players, Chuck. I mean, we want to thank get everyone excited about basketball, but this is basically the last game for most of these seniors.
yes, sir. I just wish I would have known them a little more personally. It's been a weird year for us, Mark, because we mentioned it already. We don't have kids in here anymore, and it does make it a little bit weird. We would like help with the broadcast. If you can come out and we want to try out basketball, come on out and we'll put a camera in your hand. It's okay if you make mistakes. That's the way it works.
Yeah, we make plenty.
Yeah, that's my middle name. So Blair with Edwards in the backfield. It's 2nd and 11. Able to looks like maybe draw the lines offside. No flag though. Edwards with the football. He's going to be stopped around the 8. And the Lions will likely use their final timeout. Nope. Clock's still moving with a minute 36. The play clock has about 25 seconds.
Yeah, that last tackle by number 34, Matthew Anderson.
And so Eastview not going to burn the whole play clock, it doesn't look like. 3rd down, looking to throw it in the corner of the end zone, dropped by the intended receiver, and a late flag comes in. Looks like that was TJ Duncan, the intended receiver. Unless that's a push off by the offensive player, I don't know why that flag came out.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Clock stops at 1:12 for the penalty. And of course, they're going to call it on the lines. Minute 12 left. It's a 12-point game. Eastview with the football. They really, if they want, they can just really take a knee and finish this out. Edwards just to the right of Blair. They're going to hand to Edwards, and he's going to walk in off left tackle for a score with 1:07 remaining. That'll push the score to 43-26 with the point after coming up.
Yeah, I can kind of see that, Chuck, with some other, players that haven't been out there, but I mean, they're still, trying to get Edwards and other people in the end zone. It's
Sure. And they, Edwards is a senior. You want to give him that opportunity on senior night, and just kind of a weak call there on the interference. Wasn't even made by the back judge. The flag was thrown by the side judge over here. He was about 15, 18 yards away from the goal line, but somehow knew that it was pass interference. So, minute 6 remaining, and the game is well in hand. We want to thank everyone for your support this season. Again, if you want to come out Friday and try your hand at a camera, maybe some production, we'd certainly welcome you to do so. The 2 students who assisted us in the second half of the season for football, they're on to other things, so they're not going to be able to come and help out with basketball. And Mark does PA for the home games, so there'll be plenty of games where I'm the only one. So I would certainly appreciate the assistance if you can come out and point a camera. I mean, it's not real hard. You point it, you zoom in, you zoom out. You just kind of, if you know basketball at all, then reach out to us. And contribute your talents to your community, your child's school, uh, and to Mark and I.
Definitely.
So number 44, Asdriel Dianis, to kick off for Eastview here with 1:06 remaining in tonight's ball game. Toe to leather. Kick is up in the air. It's going to hit the ground. Montgomery's going to catch it on the second bounce and run to the 20 back this way, 25-30. He's in the open field and he gets swung around. That could have been a face mask. No penalty flag. I mean, at the very least, that could be a horse collar because they grabbed him by the side of his shoulder pad or his helmet. It was hard to tell from up here, but it'll be 1st and 10 Leander with 57 seconds remaining in the ball game. They'll definitely take advantage of these 57 seconds. They do have one timeout, and they certainly wouldn't be opposed to getting a quick touchdown here. Mitchell, Hargrave in the backfield. Morrow and Aiden Parker to the top side of the formation. Here on the near side is Isaac Montgomery and River Hom. Fake to Hargrave. They hit Montgomery over the middle. He's at the 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5 touchdown. And just like that, the Lions answer right back. Side judge, you're going to throw a flag? I mean, you were about 50 yards downfield, so, I mean, you had to have seen something, right? I know that, side judge, is why I say that. So it is a 44-32 game with 46 seconds remaining. Lions will go for 2 here to try to cut it to 10.
Yeah, that's exciting to see with Montgomery out there. You see his speed and his hands, and he was able to if you just give him a little bit of room, he can score. We'll see him over the next couple of years. Exciting player.
3 more after this one. Pass into the corner to Montgomery is good for the 2-point conversion. Is now 44-34 with 46 seconds. So obviously you're going to kick an onside here.
Yep.
Try to find Montgomery again and see if you can cut into it some more.
Well, it's been exciting, Chuck.
Well, and this is just evidence that these guys, these seniors, and even the youngsters like Isaac Montgomery, they don't want their season to end. But unfortunately, they all come to an end, and most teams end with a loss at some point. Now, Eastview, they're not going to make the postseason, so they're going to probably get lucky with ending the season with a win. But you end the season with a win, and it's not a state championship. That just means you didn't make the playoffs.
That's right.
So, back deep to receive is going to be T.J. Duncan, but he's wasting his time walking out there to the 20 because the Lions will certainly try to kick an onside here off the foot of Rene Rodriguez. Ivan was the leg. I guess Renee's going to have to be the foot.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, he was having such a great season. I know he had an injury, and I'm sure he'll be doing soccer and some other things, but it was fun to watch him out here kick the ball.
Nice little onside. Got a nice bounce, but it gets out of bounds before Morrow could get up and get his hand on it. And there is a flag, and that's because the ball went out of bounds.
Yeah, so that should do it. Once again, another fun season doing the broadcast here with Chuck and SHN Sports. We want to thank everyone who's helped us out. Peter Casimir filling in for camera, doing a great job for us.
Came in big. We got a little used to having Mickey around to run the camera for us. Mickey had to move to Houston, and so is unavailable really to do games. And so we were just winging it with a camera in the booth, and Peter stepped up to the plate and took over, and he's been here every game. We need a couple more people to have that servant's heart and come in and help us in basketball, in baseball, and next football season. There's going to be a knee taken by the new quarterback, Ryan Poulin, and the clock is moving. The Lions can stop it, but doesn't look like they will do so, as that last timeout's not going to do much, especially given the formation and the play, the victory formation that Eastview's in. So as the final 15 seconds winds down here, we want to again thank you all for supporting Lion football. Please support the sponsors you've heard us talk about all season long. And despite the loss, I will say, go Lions. Thank you, Mark, for this season. And we'll see you on Friday as the Lion basketball program takes on Vista Ridge at home.
Definitely.
Good night.
Good night.